white rice with vegetables. Honestly, it was not worth the price that I paid for it. I was expecting it to taste a lot better than it does, but it's not bad. Thank you for the compliment. Hi, cheese. Hello, Emmeline. Can you do a racism topic? I don't want to debate people on racism. I think if I debated people on racism, I'd cry. I'm not gonna lie. I can't tolerate people being tone deaf about racism. I can't do it. But y'all, please have me guys, if you think being lesbian is wrong. Let's get into it.
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
20.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you I wanted to ask you something about non-binary people, if you want.
Oh, sure. Do you think being lesbian is wrong before we continue?
No.
Okay. Ask away.
So I don't understand what the feeling is. It's not. They don't feel the same like a boy nor a girl. So I don't understand it a lot.
Okay, so it's less that they don't feel like a girl or a boy, and more like they don't have a desire to be gendered as either a girl or a boy. Like, I have no desire to be called a woman or a man. I have no desire to be told how feminine I am, or how masculine I am, or how strong I am, or whatever the fuck. I just kind of want to exist as a human. I don't want to be like, I don't need reaffirmation that I'm doing gender properly. I don't need any of that, nor do I want it.
Yes, but it's like a feeling you say.
It's like a lack of feeling, if anything. A lot of like, let's say men, for example, a lot of men like being told that they are manly, that they are masculine, that they're doing manhood right. Or like women, they like being told, some of them like being told how feminine they are, or that they do womanhood well. I don't want any of
Okay.
that. Like,
To be honest,
actively, I don't like it.
no, to be honest, I don't think at all basically what gender I am. Well, if I am manly, I don't understand also what is mean manly. Someone is has male, ξέρω, do male stuff or woman stuff. These things I don't understand. This is something that society has put us, I think.
Yes, I agree. Which is why,
Yeah.
like, with gender being a social construct in of itself, like, I am biologically female. I'm not going to deny that. I have female anatomy, so, like, quote unquote.
So
Um,
when you are saying something like trans men are man, you are talking about the social gender maybe, right?
yes.
So if I call someone the biological gender, I don't think it is an insult. Do you agree on that?
No, it is an insult because it makes them
Right.
uncomfortable. If you
If
call someone something they don't
okay,
enjoy, then that's insulting. That's
yes,
going out of
but
your way to be rude.
it is because gender has a lot of definitions. If you are talking about to someone about the biological gender, it's not, I think, an insult. But
Okay,
if
so,
someone does not feel comfortable, okay, I understand it.
well, I haven't met a trans person that enjoys being called their biological sex,
Okay,
like, ever. So I feel like if someone, like, if a trans man is affirming to you that they identify as a man, and that they want to navigate life as a man, and then you call them female,
okay,
like, they know that they're female, but you don't have to tell them. That makes them feel uncomfortable more often than not.
okay. I will not tell them, but if he asks me about maybe if he asks me my opinion, I will tell him that
You'll
he's
tell him what?
if he asks me, for example, my opinion, what gender he is, I will tell him what I think. But I don't think he will ask me that. So yes, you
Yeah,
are
that's
right.
highly unlikely.
Yes, yes, of course.
But okay,
So
thank
okay,
you for coming up.
bye.
Bye bye. All right, moving swiftly along. I don't know what that was, but there's that. Also, please help me ask us you think being lesbian is wrong. Hi, how old are you?
18,
Where year were you born?
2006,
What month?
October.
Okay. Do you think being lesbian is wrong?
Yes,
Why is that?
because they've done nothing good to me. They've always not accepted me into the community, so I don't like them.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
I'm being very serious.
Okay, so you think like being lesbian period is wrong because the lesbians that you've met have been rude to you?
All of them, they're very unaccepting.
You've met every lesbian on the planet?
Most of them are very unaccepting. How could you be a
You've
part of an unaccepting group?
you've met most lesbians on the planet?
Yes,
Do you know how big the planet is, bestie?
yes.
So you've met hundreds of millions of people. Oh, well, okay then. Bye bye. You know what? Maybe that was for the best. Maybe that was for the best. Hello?
Well, I want to say this. I mean, no disrespect to lesbian community, gay community, but yes, it is wrong. And
Okay, how old are you?
how old am I? I'm 38.
Okay.
38. So, um, yes, I really believe it's wrong because you cannot procreate. Lesbians and gay people cannot procreate. Don't get me wrong. You have free will to do whatever you want to. That's up to you. But me personally, and I'm not gonna bash you or bash anybody because you're gay or you're lesbian, but I truly believe that you cannot procreate and you cannot. Let me put it like this:
Well, this isn't true off the bat. This just isn't true. Um,
because you
through
cannot.
artificial insemination, through IVF, through surrogacy, lesbians can have children. But even aside from that, if they couldn't have children, do you think being infertile is wrong by that logic?
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you cannot have a lesbian, a girl and a girl cannot have a baby. A man and a man cannot have a baby at all. How is that
Yes,
possible?
they can.
It's impossible. Good.
Through IVF, artificial insemination, and surrogacy.
Natural nature does not allow that. Nature does not allow that.
Okay, so you want it to be natural. Okay, so now we can have that argument. Do you think being infertile is wrong?
No,
Why
no.
not?
Why is being fertile wrong? No, it's not.
Infertile.
How can that be unnatural? Anything that's natural, why would you take that away?
I don't think you understand the argument.
Why is why is
You're saying that when lesbians have children, it's unnatural, which is what makes it bad. So, by that same logic, is it wrong when infertile people use the exact same methods to try and have children?
no lesbians, gay people cannot have children. They can't.
Yes, they can.
Dating another woman, you're telling me you can have sex with this woman and have kids?
No.
Simple. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, okay. So, by that same logic, is being infertile wrong?
It's wrong. You how
Is being infertile wrong?
infertile? What you mean? What do you mean by infertile?
Okay, so you don't know what that means?
Explain it.
Okay. To be infertile means you are born with or develop some kind of like anatomical difference that bars you from having children naturally.
So basically, by becoming lesbian, is this,
No.
what does this have?
No.
What does this
No.
have to do with being a lesbian? What does this have to do?
Okay. So number one, it's kind of hard for me to understand what you're saying. Do you have like earbuds plugged in or something?
I don't know.
Or is your hand over your microphone or something?
Can you hear me now?
A little bit better.
Okay, so I'm not getting I'm not understanding what you're saying. I really not. I'm not understanding this.
Okay. So you think being lesbian is wrong because they can't have children naturally, correct? Hello?
Yes,
Okay. You think it's wrong because they can't have children naturally, correct?
just that. But go ahead.
Okay, so then we'll start with this point. Infertile people also cannot have children naturally. By that logic, is being infertile also wrong under your worldview? Hello? Sam? I'm ashamed to share a name with this motherfucker. Sam?
I
You
think
know
he's
what?
gone.
I don't believe in God, but that's God. Moving on to the next. Also, hi, my love.
Hello.
Also, follow me if you fuck with me. Follow AG because she's smart and hot. And also, Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal are in the
Oh
bio
my
if you'd like to
god.
support the
Oh,
stream.
not this motherfucker.
Yeah,
Not
I know. I,
AG.
I I already know.
Not
Hello.
AG. Come on, not AG.
Yeah, I blocked you
Ah,
from
I
my
don't know
Discord,
if
bro.
that's the person. Hey, your Discord is toxic. I got bullied out of that.
It's
Anyway,
not
anyway.
toxic,
That's
bro.
probably
You
for
were
the
the one.
best.
You were the toxic one. Are you kidding me?
No, that's not true. I was arguing in good faith, and
No, you weren't.
let's say the people in your Discord have a very low average IQ. Let's just say that. All right. Anyway, can we talk? Can we talk about lesbians? Can we talk about lesbians and how they're bad and how they're wrong?
Right. Okay. I just gotta double check. How old are you?
I'm 23.
That's so unfortunate. All right. Do you think being lesbian is wrong?
Yeah, of course. Of course it's wrong. First of
Oh,
all,
okay.
women don't have category specific attraction, right? So there's no such thing as female on female exclusive attraction. It doesn't exist.
Source.
Shivers et al. 2004, look it up, put it in Google, you'll see it. Right?
2004?
Yeah.
Do you think information from 2004 is reliable?
Do you know how studies work? Do you know how these studies work?
Studies are updated. Where's the updated version of the study?
Do you know how? Do you know when a study is invalid by time?
20
know how that
years. 10
Do
to
you know
20
how- do
years.
you know? Do you know how that happens? Do you know how that happens?
Because we get
data is
updated information.
That's when data sets are changing, right? So this is the thing in sociology, not in like the physiosexual realm. This is the realm that we're talking in, all right?
No, there are things that we thought we knew in 2004 that are changed. Our fundamental
this has
understanding of a
nothing
lot of
contested.
things. All right.
This-
Anyway,
this-
stop talking over me. If you're gonna be here, we're gonna have a conversation, and you're not gonna talk over me. That's not how conversations work. So, like I said, information from 2004 is considered updated generally, not just in one specific field, because we are constantly updating information. So, if you're gonna present me with a study, I would prefer that the study be within 10 years.
These studies, no, this is like a sociological code. These studies are still being cited like until like 2020. Like this study, this is a very famous study about sexuality.
I don't care.
All right, so you don't care about facts, you don't care about the reason.
I want facts. I just want facts that are within the last 10
These are not
years.
studies. These are not studies that are like replicated like recently. There's no reason to do it.
Why wouldn't there be?
They're not doing studies willy-nilly. They're not doing just like, oh, we're gonna do this again because why? That's not how
So
it
we
works.
can
You're
have
coping
updated
right now.
information.
This is cope.
This is not cope. I'm asking if the study is within 10 years, I'll take it. I just don't want to take a study from 2004.
Wait, all right. If you can show me, if I look at the study, right? If you can show me this is outdated, this piece of data is outdated, then I will unalive myself on camera. Okay?
I'd really prefer you didn't.
No, I will. I will. I'm so certain about this.
There's
that I
no.
will.
There's no conversation with this person.
Yeah, clearly. I just,
No.
ew. Just, that's
You could have said anything, bro.
yeah, that's not.
Sorry, everybody that
Anyway.
had to hear that. Fair
Yeah,
warning.
apologies if that was triggering. Exactly. Thank you so much for the Galaxy Cat. Holy shit. Thank you so much, my love. Hello? Finn? I feel like, based off of the whispering in the background, that's a child. Moving on to the next guest. Also, y'all, please have a guest class if you think being lesbian is wrong. I don't. As a matter of fact, this is one of my favorite lesbians. Hello?
Hee hee.
Hello?
Ripper? Hi. How old are you?
Yes. 37, ma'am.
Okay. Do you think being lesbian is wrong? Ooh, that echo was bad.
I did when I first.
Can you scroll out of the app and come back?
No, he's got bars. He's got the bad bars.
Oh
He's got
no.
the red bars.
The connection is not connecting.
Sam,
Yes.
the viewer can.
I know! I'm trying not to talk about it because I don't want to jinx it.
Yeah.
Ripper.
I would let him go. You got more
Yeah.
guests?
I do.
Yeah, I would just say move along.
My fault, Ripper. My fault, OG. Please hop in the guest request if you
guest,
think
for the
being
guest.
lesbian is wrong. Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal are in the bio. Follow me. Why do you guys keep reminding me? I already know. Have some decorum. I look in the mirror every day and I see my melanin and I love it. I don't need you to remind me with slurs.
I love it.
Thank you. Anyway, moving swiftly along to the next guest. Very educational, they said. Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
How old are you?
I am 35.
Okay. Do you think being
Yes, I do.
lesbian is wrong? Why is that?
All gays and lesbians will burn in hell because God did not create gays and lesbians. God created man and woman to be together in life, to marry, to fulfill, to have children. If you read the Bible, there are no gays in the Bible at all. And if you read the Bible, all gays and
All right. So, first of all, you can't say GAY here because TikTok doesn't like it. This is not me trying to tone police you. This is me trying to not get my live taken down. Okay? So I'm gonna unmute you now. You're muted, by the way. I don't know if you know. And then I'm gonna unmute you, and I'd prefer that you don't say the GAY word.
Just say lesbian.
Yeah, lesbian is fine. I'd also prefer that you don't say GAY with an S, because that's dehumanizing as fuck. I would hope that you wouldn't call black people blacks, but at this point, I'm not convinced that you wouldn't. So I just wanted to impart that information onto you. I'm not gonna invite you to unmute. Okay?
fine. Sorry about that. But I'm just
Okay.
speaking my point. It's my freedom of speech. And all right, let me put it this way. Your kind of people will not enter the kingdom of heaven because God frowns on your kind of people. God, if you read the Bible,
Can
there
you
are
prove to
no
us that
kind of
God is
people.
real?
There are no people like you in the Bible.
Can you prove to us that God is real?
Oh, yes, I can. I go to church every day. I read the Bible every day. I am a
That
born
does
again
not make
Christian,
God real.
and I am white, and I'm proud of my race.
That's
And for
fine.
you, and for you right now, I am leaving because you make me.
Kind of odd. You don't know how to leave, do you?
Kat, you're the worst Christian I've ever met in my entire life.
This is actually kind of depressing. I'm not gonna lie. This
You
is,
left the app. You didn't even leave.
Yeah, you're
so
you're still
you're
here,
still
bestie.
here, and I know you can hear us. But I
Yeah.
hope that you know that we both have read the Bible, and I need you to look up the definition of condemnation and how God frowns upon condemnation, and He also frowns upon gossip.
Oh, she's back.
So you should really
There we
thank
go.
you for leaving.
Good job.
Frowns upon my kind of people is absurd. You're
that
exactly what I
was-
expect from anybody that would read the actual Bible.
Yeah, that shit was fucking. Chow. Anyways, moving on to the next guest. Y'all, please hop in guest quest if you think being lesbian is wrong.
She made my inhaler die.
Damn. Crazy work. Hello?
I will gladly go to hell.
Oh, I think you just fell in there. Are you okay?
Are you good, bestie?
If the Christian God's not real, you're going to hell either or. Because that's how Christians see it.
Okay.
I can't tell. I
Bye.
can't tell what's happening right now, but
I
per.
think we just let it go.
Yeah. Let it go. You know? Moving along. What the fuck is going on right now? Hello?
This is what happens.
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
Fetus.
19.
Use a
First of
damn lie. Get the fuck out of here.
Use a damn lie.
Use your
You know where liars go? Do you know where liars go?
Hell. The fiery pits of hell.
You're on fire right now.
You're on fire right now. Hello? Danielle? Oh,
And he was a fairy.
indeed. Bye-bye, my love. Bye-bye. Moving on. You're on fire right now. Hello?
Turn down my gain. Is it too loud?
Hi.
I was just
how old are
screaming,
you?
So
I'm 31.
Okay. Do you think being lesbian is wrong?
No, I'm bi.
Oh, per. I'm only looking for opposition, however. Thank you for the $6.66, cat.
I
Period.
just want to say,
Oh, I'm sorry. My mods are on it. Ops only. I'm sorry, but I love you too. Thank you.
yeah, you guys can send DMs. Send DMs some love through the DMs or join the
Yes.
Discord if you feel like you have a point. We don't use all of our debate points now, but I promise we know.
We got it handled. Yes.
Yeah, I
Welcome
promise.
back, Ripper.
Am I good, ma'am?
I think so. But how old are you?
37.
Okay. Do you think being lesbian is wrong?
As of right now, no, because of the way science has progressed. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, Ripper. Bye-bye. Y'all, ops only, respectfully, with the utmost respect. I
Yo,
love y'all.
I know you can read.
Please.
Please read. We love you though.
Please.
Please
Yes. Yes. Please read. Hello?
Hello,
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 37 years old, but I decided to come in here and say this one thing. Sorry, that cat lady, whenever she was saying what she just said to you, I apologize. I don't know who the heck she is, but she was extremely rude to you.
Yeah, that was deplorable.
And besides that, they have proven, put it this way, I just wanted to say this. Christianity is not as old as everybody says as everybody says it is, and Spartans was around before that. Before Christianity was even a thing. They've proven this time and time again. But believe it or not, even Spartans was LGBTQ because they had one lover on the battlefield and one lover
Wait,
at home.
but Lauren, I got to ask you. It sounds like you're not opposition. It sounds like you're actually quite friendly. And
I am. I'm very friendly. I am straight. I apologize. I just wanted to get that out there for you to let you know that.
Thank you very much, though, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, so Key, from this point on, I will give you full free reign. The moment it is revealed that you're canceled. The moment that it's revealed that someone is not an op, you have free reign to kick. Because I feel guilty when I do it, but you get to do it now. So you get to take the onus, which means you get to do it. Love you very much, Key. You're always on top of it. And if I had the money to pay you, I would. All right. Moving on to the next guys. Let's get into it. They're not here. Moving on to the next guest. Y'all, please hop on guest quest if you think being lesbian is wrong. I love you more. Hello?
Hello. So
You are a child.
Fetus. Fetus.
Please.
You're a fetus, bitch. Both of y'all
Well,
are fucking fetuses.
actually, we're quite developed, so that wouldn't be accurate. Oh. Okay. Well.
Someone likes fetuses, by the way. He came up.
Ooh.
Yeah. Scary.
8.
Scary. I start sweating.
I start losing my hydration. Hello?
Hi.
Hi. How old are you?
wait.
I'm 19.
What year were you born?
2005 July.
Okay, that checks out. AG, I know the radar is going off, but shh.
Anyways, I'd like to just make a point. I feel like
Do you think being lesbian is wrong?
yes.
Okay, why is that?
I do not mean any offence whatsoever. By the way, you are very gorgeous.
Thank you.
But yeah, of course. I'd just like to say though, if you are either Christian or Muslim, however, like any religion, and it does say like with whatever book they have, like Bible or Quran or whatever, I do feel if they do state if that's like a bad sin and stuff like that, I feel like you should just either like, I know if it's a bad sin and you want to repent, then that's fine. But obviously, like, I think personally, you should. Sorry, I'm really out of breath. I just ran up the stairs. Anyways,
Real.
yeah, I feel like that we should be like moving on to a different religion otherwise, or just I don't know. I feel like you get the gist. Hopefully, I don't know, but
Actually, respectfully, I don't really know. I don't. Well,
fair enough.
are you,
I don't know much myself, so I don't really have
are you
much
here
to
to
say.
like? Are you here to like argue it or?
Not really. Just wanted to make that statement that I feel like if that's how you feel and love, and of course that's fine.
Key, I adore you and the very air that you breathe. Also, thank you for coming out, my love. But if you're not here to argue, I will have to drop you because my supporters want the drama and I have to respect their wants and needs. Apologies. W mod. Hello?
Hello there.
Hi, how old are you?
I am 19.
Okay, what year were you born?
September 2005.
Lovely. Do you think being lesbian is wrong?
That's a... I wouldn't say it's wrong, but rather it's scientifically disproven and also religiously disproven in multiple ways. And it's not just being lesbian, it's actually all forms of homosexuality, transsexuality, all that. Not that I'm against any of it, it's just against my beliefs.
All right, so number one, what does religiously disproven mean when being religious is entirely subjective and also has never been proven to be accurate?
Multiple religions have disagreed with these kinds of unnatural... Well,
It's not
what's the better
unnatural,
word?
but why should I care what people that are religious have to say?
But, not unnatural, but more so... what's the term? For lack of a better term, unnatural, yeah. I can't really think of anything other than that to say, but unnatural in the sense that when man was created, the first thing we thought of wasn't like, oh yeah, let me just ram another dude's ass. That's not really what we thought of.
Wow. Okay, so this is not... All right. So I know that you came up here under the guise of not meaning to be disrespectful, but to whittle down people being GAY as, quote, ramming people in the ass goes to show that you don't actually view queer people as people that engage in love. You view them as fetish objects. But I just want to make it clear that...
Not exactly,
No,
but...
no, you very clearly do. Clearly.
No.
Because GAY love is not just ramming people in the ass. As a matter of fact, they enjoy going out on dates,
I did not say anything
holding
about the
hands.
people. I'm talking about the ideology. I'm talking about the
It's
sexuality.
not an ideology.
It's essentially...
It's not. It's not an ideology. It's not.
Yeah,
They just want to love
Then
one
what is
another,
it?
just like the rest of us.
Then
An
what is it?
ideology implies that it's a thought process. It's not. It's just
Okay.
like being straight. They just like the same sex.
It's a sexual orientation, not
So-
an
so-
ideology.
So is ideology not sexual orientation?
No. Is being straight an ideology?
In a sense, yes.
You know
You're
what? Speaking on that, you said it was scientifically disproven. Can you please present what that means?
Literally, that's what I wanted to know.
Well, can you reproduce?
Without, well, actually, yeah, they can reproduce, but often it is with
Are infertile
surrogacy,
people?
artificial insemination, yada yada. But yeah, I was gonna ask that.
Asexual impregnation is a very rare phenomenon. So not
What?
exactly. Asexual impregnation.
Okay.
It's asexual?
No, they're not reproducing asexually. They're doing
Wi-
it with like artificial
IVF.
insemination, surrogacy,
without
IVF.
insemination, essentially. That's what it is.
Okay,
That's what
so
it is.
no, but
Yeah.
is being infertile wrong?
Pardon?
Is being infertile wrong?
That isn't something you can control.
You can't control being lesbian either.
What? I
Yeah,
beg
so
your
give me
pardon?
a give me a source. Yeah, so give me a source since you said scientifically proven. Give me a source that says sexual orientation is a choice, heterosexual or homosexual. Give me a source that says that it's a choice. Since you said that we're scientifically disproven.
Are you saying sexual orientation is not a choice?
It's not
That
a
is
choice.
correct.
No.
It's not.
Yes.
But
So
we'd love
give
a
me.
source to the contrary.
Hold on. How do you not choose to be lesbian or homosexual or transsexual? How walk
Are
me
you
through it,
choosing
please. I
or
do not follow.
transsexual? Okay. Are you choosing to be straight right now?
Yes, I am. In fact, I am Muslim.
That's not. Okay, so you could go comfortably have sex with a man right now and enjoy it, but you're actively choosing not to.
No.
Okay, so then you're not choosing it.
What?
So you
Being
cared about
queer-
science.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you cared about science, right? You said we were
science and
science.
religion.
No, I'm not done speaking. You said that we are scientifically disproven. Okay, so what is being a lesbian? It's liking the same
Yeah,
gender. Okay,
when I say
so
disproven,
when
I
we
mean
talk
disproven
about
in terms
sexual
of-
orientation, it is your brain. So psychology, or if you want to talk about science and the science of psychology in the field of psychology, then we have to go into the science of that.
Psychology is
So,
based off of...
if you let me
not
finish.
keep on saying adjectives to not let me speak, all right? Because it's very clear what you're doing.
You
That's
like to
not what an
monologue.
that's not what an adjective is, but anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you're just trying to monologue, but if you would like to go find me a source that says sexual orientation is a choice, go for it. That's all I need. So go find me a source that says sexual orientation is a choice, since you like science.
If you're naturally born...
No, that's not what I asked for.
What?
Go, you like science, you can scroll out of the app, and you'll still be here. Scroll out of the app and find us a source that says sexual orientation is a choice, since you like science.
I'm just gonna give you a hint. You might struggle to find that, but you should go look anyway.
Should I play Pocket Full of Sunshine?
Yes. Oh? He
Oh,
gone.
we left. Oh, easy.
Thank you so much for the $20 on Venmo, Brad. Much love to you, Brad. And thank you for the heart puffs. And thank you all for the gifts so far. You guys have been so generous. Thank you.
Bro said science, and I said,
No,
okay.
literally.
You like
And
science?
said, okay, source. And he was like,
Wait, I don't like science.
but not
anymore.
like that. I don't like it like that.
I'm not reading your source. Wait. We're reading the same source, though, because you like science and I like science.
Yeah. Hello?
Vote Brian Peterson for president of the United States.
Child.
Yeah, very much so. That is a fetus. Moving on to the next guest. Y'all, please hop in the guest quest if you think being lesbian is wrong. Also, follow me if you fuck with me. Follow AG. You should fuck with her / want to fuck her, as I do. And also, Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal are in the bio. Thank you all for being here. This person is not joining. Moving on to the next guest.
Me and my
Hold on.
girlfriend are gonna do some nasty things to you.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, Jaden look fine as hell in that off the shoulder top.
That's what I'm saying.
You look fine as hell now off the shoulder. Fine as hell now all that.
I'm
off the shoulder
15,
top.
but love you, AG.
No.
Love you too, kiddo.
Yes, very much, kiddo. Don't do that. Don't
Appreciate the
do that.
support, though. Appreciate the
Yes.
support.
Yes. But no. Yes, but also no.
Yeah, I know I'm not Parker, fuckers. I've looked like this way before I knew Parker existed. I don't know why y'all think it's funny or to say that. Do you think that, like
you didn't
y'all have
choose your
brains?
face, bro? What the fuck?
Parker has a comb over. I don't have a comb over. Parker.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anyways.
Damn. Hello. Hi. How old are you?
Hi, I'm 18.
What year were you born?
August 2006.
Okay. Do you think being lesbian is wrong? Jaden, you
Yeah.
can't text me shit like that in the middle of string!
Yeah.
Okay, why is that?
Because, well, if we were all lesbians and gay, then how would we reproduce? We need heterosexual relationships to still be there for the world to keep spinning.
Okay. Do you think being infertile is wrong?
No.
Why not?
Because women can't control that, and it's not all women.
Do you think all women are lesbian?
No.
You're a troll. You're trying not to laugh right now.
No.
It's best to head out.
You've been clocked. Get the fuck out of here. They had that bisexual autistic type vibe. Is you're done. You've been clocked.
Be
Anyway.
careful saying that word.
Can you not say that?
Clocking someone for autism? Yeah, don't say that.
Oh.
Yeah, no good.
Oh. My fault!
It's okay.
Thank you for $6.60, Ethine. Hello? Who says I'm so tired? Oh, they're not here.
Nutella banana toast.
Let's see. Alright.
You were close. They said they have ADHD.
Oh, cool. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay. Do you think being lesbian is wrong?
Not necessarily, but I do disagree with something. Could I just say that?
Okay, bye. Never mind. No, you can't. Moving on to the next guest.
Your mods aren't playing today.
Oh, not at all. Key don't play with him, for real. It's okay, Key, no worries. I told you to operate off your better judgment. Hello?
Oh, sorry.
It's
Sorry.
okay, you are forgiven.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Bye-bye. Alright. Moving on to the next guest. Let's get into it. Let's see. Let's do this. Oh, Gogeta's back in the fucking guest request. Let's bring him back up. Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 19. I was born on September 5th.
2000.
I rebuke you! I rebuke every demon inside of you!
Embarrassing.
I hope that as you get closer to God, you also get closer to a therapist's office. Anyway, moving on to the next guest.
You ate so hard with that line. I want that on a fucking t-shirt.
Thanks.
Stop it. My cats are fighting.
No, but they're so cute, so it's
I know
fine.
they are so cute.
Hello?
Cats are fighting.
So cute. So it's fine. They are so cute. No.
Cats are fighting.
No.
I don't want to hear my voice one more time through that.
No, I always think that my voice sounds so good, and then people have that. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 20. I promise. I'm 2004.
That sounds awfully suspicious, Sasha.
You can check my profile, I swear. I'm sorry. I got a little nervous because I didn't think y'all were gonna answer me, and so I just turned 20 in August, so.
I'm gonna let it slide. Do you
Okay.
think being lesbian is wrong?
Yes.
Okay, why is that?
So I feel like the problem with having a conversation like this is that it's not really something that can't involve religion. And so I feel like that's kind of where a lot of people disagree because people believe different things. And so I think that's kind of why there's so much difference in what people think. And that's because most people, like, we do get our morals from some sort of religion. And so, yeah.
Okay, well, one, there are definitely secular arguments for this. They're not good, none of them are, but there are secular arguments for this. But secondly, should I just like allow people to just like have their bigoted opinions because their religion said that it's okay? Like, should I just respect that because religion is sacred? That if they think that being lesbian is wrong or being queer is wrong because of their religion, well, it's their religion, so I mean, like, it's fine.
Well, I think the problem is that you can not like something and you can disagree with something, but you can still respect the other person as a human.
No.
How can
not when
you
we're talking about
fundamentally
these things.
disagree with someone's identity and still respect them as a person?
because I can disagree with the life choices that you make, but I can still respect you as a person. I can still, like, you are a person, you are human, just as I am. We all, we all have our differences. Like, I'm sure there's things that I do that you may disagree with, but that doesn't mean that you hate.
So we're not talking about like whether or not Ethan. Thank you so much for the $3.33 on Cash App, or Venmo. Sorry. The things we're talking about are not like whether or not you disagree over like I don't know, like what fridge to buy, or like if you're doing something that harms you. Like these, we're not fundamentally arguing about that. Like specifically when we're talking about this, it's like closely related to like misogyny. Like, so would you say that it's fair for someone to go and be misogynistic and me say, well, I mean, I disagree with like you being a woman, but because your religion, if you're Christian, your religion doesn't like you.
Well, that's a different discussion because I disagree with that part as well. But
you disagree with your Bible? Are you a Christian?
Yes.
Okay, you disagree with your Bible?
Where in the Bible is there misogyny with women specifically?
Yeah, so it talks about I can bring up the verse if you'd like me to. Specifically, how women are not supposed to speak in the church. The way that women are like literally smacks objects for men all throughout the Bible. They don't have a say or a choice in the matter. From the jump, God made woman the evil person. Ethan, thank you so much for the $6.66. It's all throughout the Bible. There's different rules for women. Actually, one of the biggest ones that actually pisses me off is, I'll read it to you. I think it's in, where is it? It's, if God knows your body, which this is hilarious, but
your Bible also condones slavery, but whatever, I guess.
Yeah. So I'm trying to find the verse in the Bible, but while I'm finding verse, I'll just explain it to you. So in the Bible, there is, here it is. This is Deuteronomy. Okay, so in the Bible, let's say, okay, so when we're talking about virginity, okay, the way that they used to figure out if you were a virgin was if you bled the first time that you had sex. If your God knows your anatomy so much, then why did he allow this law? This is laws concerning sexual relations, Deuteronomy 22:13-25. Can I read it to you?
Yes.
Okay. Suppose a man marries a woman, but after going into her, dislikes her, and he makes up charges against her, slandering her by saying, I married this woman, but when I lay with her, I did not find evidence of her virginity. Again, back to what I was saying, the way that they would figure this out was if she bled the first time, which we know, but now that only 50% of women actually bleed the first time, because it's very easy to break the hymen. I mean, you can ride a horse and break your hymen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? The father of the young woman and her mother shall then submit the evidence of the young woman's virginity to the elders of the city at the gate. The father of the young woman shall say to the elders, I gave my daughter in marriage to this man, but he dislikes her. And now he has made up charges against her, saying, I did not find evidence of your daughter's virginity, but here's the evidence of my daughter's virginity. Then they shall spread out the cloth before the elders of the town. The elders of that town shall take the man and punish him. They shall fine him 100 shekels of silver. Great, he just gets a fine. We'll figure out what the woman gets. Which they shall give to the young woman's father. Because he has slandered a virgin of Israel, she shall remain his wife. He shall not be permitted to divorce her as long as he lives. If, however, this charge is true, that evidence of the young woman's virginity was not found, then they shall bring the young woman out of the entrance of her father's home, and the men of her town shall stone her to off, because she committed a disgraceful act in Israel by p-wording herself in her father's house. So you shall purge the evil from your midst. So the man has to pay 100 shekels. The woman, 50% of them that were innocent.
Is there any way I could have more time really quick? It's about to end.
The timer
it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry.
So the men that made up the charges just has to pay 100 shekels. The woman gets 50% of that woman. The woman that didn't, that were actually virgins that just didn't bleed the first time, they got stoned. So.
Yes. So I disagree with that rule as well. But the thing is,
this is your God, though. So do you disagree with your God?
No. The Old Testament, it says.
Is your God the same God in the Old Testament as the New Testament?
It is, but we're under different rules. And
No, you're
again,
not.
a lot of the
you're not.
verses and a lot of the things said in the Bible is shown as history and as examples and events in time. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's something that we need to listen to. There's tons of times where,
Oh, so it is about homosexuality, but not about these rules, right? So homosexuality, we do abide by that's a law, but we don't abide by the ones that you're personally offended by that make your God look bad.
that is not a law, though. It's saying it's a
It is
story
a
about
literal
something
law. That was a literal law.
It was
in the
a
Bible.
law
That was a law.
in a town. Yes, like in wherever they were located, it's telling a story about an actual law that did happen there, but that doesn't say anything about we need to follow this. In the Bible, it does specifically state things about heterosexual or homosexuality and how that is not okay. Let me think. Hold on. I'm trying to remember the name of the city, but I'm sure y'all probably heard, like, the main verse that kind of talks about it is this city, and it was burned down because, like, you know.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yes.
So Sodom and Gomorrah, what was the main issue? Gang rape, okay? So it wasn't about homosexuality. You guys are fed this bullshit. But Sodom and Gomorrah, especially Lot, what did Lot do? He gave his daughters away to the gang rapists. So it wasn't about homosexuality specifically. Now, churches have clung on to this and used this as propaganda to hate on our community. But if you actually read the story and you understand the context of what Lot was about Lot and God and Sodom and Gomorrah, it wasn't not purely about homosexuality.
Yeah, I know it wasn't. I know there was other things going on, like grape and things like that they were.
No, that was the issue, was gang rape. I remember, Lot, what did Lot do? He gave his daughters away to the gang rapists. They were men. So if they were men and they raped her daughter, but they were homosexuals, make sense.
There's also a lot of instances where it's like, as a world, we know certain things are like we don't do because against morals. It doesn't have to specifically say word verbatim in like our texts and our things to know that that's wrong and that like we shouldn't be doing that. So like,
yeah, I think you should have your own morals, but you should also be able to substantiate that outside of a book. If you need a book to have morals, then you never had morals to begin with.
I don't think we need a book. I just think it's a good one.
So actually, I think it's a terrible guideline because in your worldview, you think that sins are all equal. So in your binary world, you get heaven or hell. And so in your world, you think that we're going to go to sin for being an abomination to God. Well, if you actually read the Bible, what does God say? That we should be stoned, that we are an abomination and we deserve to go to hell. That's what your God says. So if you don't align with that, then your morals are better than your own God. And that's okay. That's fine. That's great. That's actually honestly perfect. But again, your Bible says this. So if we're going to talk about your binary heaven and hell and what God created under sins are all equal. That shit's horrendous. I don't think gossip is equal to schmurder, but your God does think it is. God calls homosexuality abomination. God also calls gossip an abomination. Those things are not equal. If I'm going to go to hell for gossip and being a homosexual, like that's fucking absurd. In what world is that like just and proportionate? Your God claims to be all good. In what world is that all good or just?
Oh, actually, speaking of, since you think being lesbian is wrong because God said so, I'm assuming you think that the Levitical laws are valid, Sasha, right?
Could you remind me of what those are specifically?
As in, like, all of the laws that are laid down in Leviticus.
No, I don't. Because
that's the book that says that being lesbian, quote unquote, well, not even lesbian, that being gay allegedly is wrong, even though that was changed from schmatophilia to homosexuality. But regardless,
10 Commandments come from the Old Testament, by the way. So if you say you don't follow the 10 Commandments, and also, do you remember what Jesus said? Jesus said the old law will never fall until heaven and earth pass. Have heaven and earth passed? So you're still under the Old Testament. You guys like to run from this, but you're still under it. So you're still under the slave laws that God commands and condones and sanctions. You're still under all of the old laws that are don't mix fabrics, don't eat shellfish. You are still under all these old laws because heaven and earth haven't passed, and Jesus hasn't come back.
That's not like the thing is we are told to follow the new commandment. Okay, that's what it says. The old commandment is there to look at these stories.
Give me the
learn from
Bible
them,
verse that
grow.
says. Give me the Bible verse that says that you're not to follow the old law, because in Matthew it specifically says the opposite. Matthew's the New Testament. Jesus is speaking, and Jesus says to. And I'll read it to you. It's Matthew 5, Matthew 5. You are specifically to follow the old laws. Now, you're talking about morals. The new covenant is completely different. There's a covenant between you and Jesus and whatever. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about laws in the Bible specifically, like the slave laws, the moral laws, all of those things. Those things are not to pass until heaven and earth have passed. That's in Matthew 5. You can read it.
Yes. Again, we're supposed to, we look at the Old Testament, and the Old Testament is what we learn from. There's a lot of mistakes and a lot of things that happened in the Old Testament, and we don't look at every story as like there's like
God commanded.
No, there's not.
God commanded a lot of things.
There's people that are told like the story of Noah, Abraham. There's multiple people in the Old Testament that have sinned and gone against God. Those stories aren't there to like say, oh, we need to follow this person if they've done like horrible things. It's to learn from that person. So just because something's in the Bible doesn't make it like it doesn't mean, oh, I need to follow this person. Like Cain and Abel.
Oh no,
he killed his brother.
We're not talking about following just like random people that happen to be in the Bible.
We're talking about your God.
Laws that God himself made
Commanded.
and put into the Bible. Like how he thinks that slavery is okay. Do you think slavery is okay, Sasha? Because
No.
God thinks slavery is okay.
Can you show me where?
Yes, I would be honored.
Okay.
You want me to read it, or you want to read it? Because I have them up.
I would like to.
I got you.
Or as a matter of fact, no. You can read the one from Leviticus, and then after that, we can do Exodus and talk about the so-called rules that are given.
Well,
so please.
you can. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I like the one in Peter right now. That's my favorite because it's specifically. But Exodus is good because you do have to go before God.
Oh, okay.
So
if you
God
want to
commands it.
shake it up with Peter, go ahead. Give us some Peter. Her.
Okay. So, well, we can. Leviticus is the same book that condones homosexuality, also, or condemns homosexuality, also condones slavery as owning people as property. I'll let you read that one, Sam, while I'm looking for Exodus 21, if you want to do that. Do you want to do that?
Fabulous. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta open up my Google document. My
got you.
Google document. All right, so this is Leviticus 25, 44 through 46. Again, for people that are wondering and want to read along, this is Leviticus 25, verses 44 through 46. Your male and female slaves are to come from the nations around you. From them you may buy slaves. You may also buy some of the temporary residents living among you and members of their clans born in your country, and they will become your property. You can bequeath them to your children as inherited property and can make them slaves for life. But you must not rule over your fellow Israelites ruthlessly. In Exodus 21, 20-21, they also say how you can treat your slaves. And this is all that God decides to give us for how to treat our slaves. When a man strikes his slave, male or female, with a rod, and the slave dies under his hand, he shall be avenged. But if the slave survives a day or two, he is not to be avenged, for the slave is his property.
I want to give context to that one as well, if I can.
Of course.
Okay, so that one, that Exodus 21 is literally the laws concerning slaves. And so these are talking about Hebrew slaves. God in here puts a loophole to own them as property for life, because a lot of people like to argue chattel slavery or indentured servitude for this. But this isn't indentured servitude, as indentured servitude was for 6 to 7 years. So this was when you buy. This is Exodus 21. These are the ordinances that you shall set before them. When you buy a male Hebrew slave, he shall serve 6 years, but in the 7th year he shall go out for a free person, without debt. If he comes in single, he shall go out single. If he comes in married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master gives him a wife, and she bears him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master's, and he shall go out alone. But if the slave declares, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out for a free person. Then his master shall bring him before God. He shall be brought to the door or the doorpost, and he shall pierce his ear with an awl, and he shall serve him for life. So, like fucking cattle, which is disgusting. And then later, Sam just read in Exodus 21:20 is where you can beat your slave. Then we'll go to Peter. where it talks about obeying your earthly, here, 1 second. So, no, this is Ephesians 6:5. Slaves, obey your earthly masters with respect and trembling and single-heartedness as you obey Christ.
There are multiple like differences though in like what the word slaves could mean in the Bible.
No. This is like not a like we go back to like the old translations, they follow. This is not like up for debate whether or not slavery was in the Bible. This is not, you can go talk to any theist. They will not argue against this. That you have to, like, this is not, you just condemn it. There's no getting around this. Now, if you want to go ahead and condone slavery in your Bible, go for it. But I'm not going to take any of your morals seriously after this.
On the topic of the slavery and stuff like that, I will look into that more in depth because I don't have the full answer to that specifically, just because that wasn't something that I've read in depth about, but I will do that just to like, you know.
Do you think there's context that you need for this?
No, but I think that, like, I will say I don't read the Bible as much.
Yeah, I know.
So, yeah. So, you know, like
But this is my issue is like you want to hold moral laws and moral values against people, but you don't even know your own God's morals because you haven't read the book. So how do you know somebody when you haven't read the book who tells you who he is?
Because
that's a problem.
It's not just
because
about
what you're
a book.
fed. No, I know it's about your relationship with him, but what you're fed is somebody else's relationship. That's like watching a TV show thinking that you have a relationship with a fictional character. Now, you'd have to read this book to know God's morals and how he actually is. But because you've yet to do that, you don't know. So when you're up against me and Sam, who have read the book, you're not going to win. Because I know your God's morals better than you do. You've created his morals in your head the same way you can make up a fictional character's morals when you don't know them.
Okay. Why do y'all think that being lesbian is not wrong?
It doesn't cause unnecessary harm. That's it.
You can't just, because
it's amoral. Me and Sam's morals, mine come from 3 things. So what causes unnecessary harm, empathy, and what's good for society as a whole, or the well-being of society. So that's where my morals come from. I would say Sam probably is the same exact same way. So when you say, well, my morals come from the Bible, cool. So you're told morals, but if you can't substantiate that, then you're just going to be told these list of rules and then just go and be bigots towards people because you have no idea why this even harms anybody. Because if you genuinely think, what does being a lesbian do to anybody? I can break down to you why rape is wrong, why slavery is wrong. But can you break down to me why being a lesbian is wrong?
I mean, I will say, like, I think a lot of it is, like, that's what you're told, you know? And so that's kind of like what you're put in. I also just think, I know some other people have brought this up before, but like, the part of procreating, that is a topic that, you know, like, I feel like can't be ignored either because it just seems...
being infertile wrong, Sasha?
No, it's not. But the thing is...
Okay, so why is being lesbian wrong, but being infertile is not?
Because when you have sex... am I allowed to say that, or are they gonna...
Yeah,
okay.
you're good.
When you have sex, it's like a puzzle piece, right? Like, you know, like...
No.
The 2 parts fit perfectly.
Does biology have morals? Does biology have a right and wrong?
No.
Okay, so then this point makes no sense, right? Like, you're putting a moral claim on biology when biologists don't... Science doesn't have morals. And it has functions, not purpose. Purpose is subjective. You're putting a purpose, which implies goals, which implies morals. You're putting a moral goal on everybody, that we're all supposed to reproduce. I can ask you a simple question to debunk your own thought process. Do you think everybody should be a parent?
No.
Okay, so you don't even uphold this. You don't feel this way.
What do you mean?
You don't feel like puzzle pieces should fit and that everybody should be a parent, reproduction. Like that everybody should reproduce. That reproduction is an actual problem. Otherwise, you would say everybody should reproduce, period, and lesbians shouldn't opt out of that and shouldn't have to opt out of that.
it's not about like an actual child coming out of it. It's the fact that like it just seems being lesbian, like at least in that context of like having sex, seems very unnatural in the sense that it's like there's nothing, you know, like it's so.
Is
that's
everything
just
unnatural?
kind of innate.
Is everything natural good?
In what sense?
So define natural.
Something that naturally like occurs. That
So everything that's in nature, outside of humankind. So you wouldn't want to appeal to nature because you're going to have to appeal to like cannibalism. So if you want to be logically consistent and say that you don't like things that are unnatural, get off your phone.
You're also gonna have to say that grape is good.
Yeah.
Which I would hope you would think that's not true.
Agreed. Yeah, no, I don't think that's true.
So I think what you're
Okay.
looking for is the word normal, because natural, you're going to get yourself into a corner real quick.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So like I have no issue with changing my mind. Like, you know, I'm not someone who's like super hard-headed and like, no, it has to be this way, it has to be this way. But I would just feel like I need a little bit more, like something to I guess like more evidence to understand that that's not necessarily wrong.
Well, no evidence is going to make like an ought claim. You're supposed to take factual information and then form your own opinion on it. You shouldn't be looking for someone else's opinion to model your own opinion after. We don't do that. We look at the facts and then we draw conclusions based off of the facts. The fact of the matter that we use to justify our belief is that being lesbian is not a choice and that being lesbian does not cause inherent harm. In the same way that being straight doesn't. So the same reason why being straight is not right or wrong, it's just amoral, it just is. Being gay or being lesbian is not right or wrong, it just is.
But that's the thing, I do think it is a choice. I don't
Okay, so
think that
let me help, then I can help you here. Find me a source. I think this is good. I think that people should want to believe in true things rather than things they've just come up with. Would you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can swipe out of the app, you'll still be here. But if you just go do a quick Google search, is sexual orientation a choice? That would help you a lot. Just so you don't look silly when you make claims like you think it's a choice because you're told, especially in the realm of religion, when you believe in spiritual stuff, then you believe that it's a choice because then God can change you. But we've already disproven that by conversion therapy.
Yeah, words as Art said, my mom tried to unbuy me at 13 and it didn't work. Unbuy is crazy work. Oh my gosh, call me. Thank you so much for the subscription. That's so kind. Thank you so much. Oh, also to my subscribers, should I make more emotes? Like, do you guys want more emotes? I only have like 19 of you, but if you want me to make more emotes, I can.
Also, Sasha, we can't hear you if you leave, so when you come back, you can come back. Feel free whenever. Like if you find a source, whenever you find or whatever you want to read. Just saying. You don't have. You can dip. You can go. I'm just letting you know that we can't hear you. Yeah, if you're not subscribing to Sam, what are you doing?
Stop.
Yeah. Also, we can hit 150k likes.
Oh yeah, for sure. Let's try to run it up. New goal? Bet. And also, I think we're gonna be moving on, depending on what Sasha comes back with, we'll be moving on to the next guest. I want to try and keep things interesting for you guys. Hold on. We'll do 5 hand hearts as the live goal.
Panda subscribe. Thank you, Panda.
Thank you so much for the subscription. Subwave. Period. Okay, also, if you guys meet this gift goal for the 5 hand hearts, thank you, Momo. The live will be pushed out to more people, and we will have even more ops for the debates. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys. Damn. I'll be debating for like the next like hour and a half. Then after that, I have to do art school things.
I'll probably go live after you, Sam.
As you should. Sasha?
So it does say, when I look it up, obviously straight off Google, the first thing that comes up says it's not a choice. However, you have to have, like, you can't just go based off of, like, a random source. It has to be, like, a reliable source.
Correct.
Is, those same reliable sources will say, when you look it up, we'll talk about evolution, Big Bang Theory, and we'll say that that is true. However, there is also no foolproof scientific basis to prove that that is true either.
Do you know how science works?
Yes.
What's the scientific method?
A hypothesis, and then a theory, and then, you try to prove that theory.
Well, so in the rankings...
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I was going to say that's where you start. So there's...
You start at a hypothesis, and
you start with
theory
the question.
Yeah,
like
like
that's after you kind of figure it out. Yeah.
The theory is the highest point
the highest,
it can reach.
Exactly. Yeah.
So there's never a 100% fact, because nothing is ever 100% factual in science. We know this because things they can change. What we know with evolution and what we know with the Big Bang is that they are like the evidence that's backing them. There's no way that it's ever going to change because the evidence continues to prove itself. And so that's what, like, there's no other word other than theory that, by the way, gravity's a theory. So if you don't think that gravity's real, that's, the core of the earth is a theory. Yeah, so all these things are theories, but that's why you have to understand what science is. And the Big Bang, there's so much evidence, especially with evolution, that's just going to be like you needing to do research on that. Otherwise, you're doing a disservice to yourself in thinking that because it's a theory, it's not real. Because the evidence only shows that it continues to be true because we continue to watch the universe expand.
Yes, but also it would appear that people are bored, which is fair. We have been talking for a while.
Yeah.
But thank you for coming up, Sasha. And I agree, you should be looking for reliable sources, and that Google AI is not necessarily trustworthy. So good on you. But if you want to come back at a later date, you absolutely can. I encourage it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, my love.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all having, like, that we had, like, a civil conversation. I feel like that's not really common anymore, so thank y'all.
Yeah, this app is a fucking cesspool. I agree.
Yes.
Yeah, it really is.
But y'all
if you ever have any questions, Sasha, my DMs are open for real on anything.
Okay.
I know I came at you with the Bible, but like if you are
you're
genuinely
fine.
interested in anything, I'm not trying to convert you to anything. I genuinely just, if you want facts on anything, I got you.
Okay. I just followed y'all. I might be in touch about, asking a couple questions, but thank y'all so much for allowing me to talk to y'all, and yeah.
Yeah, thank you for being receptive.
Thank you for coming up.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, moving on to the next guest. Y'all, please hop in the guest quest if you think being lesbian is wrong. Let's get into it. Also, Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal are in the bio of both me and my beautiful co-host. Follow me if you fuck with me. Follow her if you fuck with her. And let's get into these debates.
Yeah, if you're not following Sam, what are you doing?
Honestly, like, what the fuck?
Do you see how beautiful this woman is? Come on.
Stop. Oh my gosh. Or don't. All right. That person did not join. Let's get into it. Also, people are saying to make a new gift goal, so I shall. Let's do...
Oh yeah, sorry Sam, I called you a woman.
It's okay. You call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. Anyway, this is getting awfully homosexual in here. Let's do 15 donuts. There we go. Alright, that person did not join. Moving on. The date was fire. I'm so glad.
Oh my gosh, thank you for letting me join.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 18. I just turned 18.
Her. Do you think being lesbian is wrong?
No, but I actually wanted to say something. So, I'm a Christian, but I always grew up feeling like no one should be hated for being gay or like...
Yes, I'm sorry, my love. I'm sorry. We're only looking for ops, though, but I'm sorry. Okay.
Send it to us in our DMs. Love you, though.
Yes. And yes, W Gifters, thank you guys for meeting that fucking goal so quickly. Hi, Trey. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay. Do you think being lesbian is wrong?
Do you know rock, paper, scissors?
Do you think being lesbian is wrong?
Bro, are you gripping onto that thing? Like,
Yeah, you holding on to that shit for
gripping
dear
onto
life.
that case.
Oh, well, bye-bye, Trey. I feel like I knew where that was gonna go, and I was not here for it. So, yeah. But y'all, please tell me guys because you think being lesbian is wrong. Also, tap that screen. Tadashi.
There's somebody talking mad crap in the chat, by the way.
Oh, are they? Who?
Thank you guys so much for the gifts, by the way. Thank you, Mama.
Thank you so much. If someone is talking crap in the guest requests, please invite them up here. Because more likely than not, they're too cowardly to come up.
Debbie, thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo. I appreciate you so much.
8. Let's see. Also, if you're friendly, please kindly exit the guest request. Opposition
how you
only. Hi, how old are you?
I'm 42 years old.
Okay, do you think being lesbian is wrong?
I don't think it's wrong. You have free will as a human to do what you want. I mean, that's how God gave, everybody a choice in a mind.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Why do they do that? And then they like click the thing and then get like, why do you
I
do that?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. I feel like that was gonna end up turning into like him saying he actually does think it's wrong.
Oh, sorry,
but
I didn't
whatever.
join.
Oh, no worries, Amy. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye. She's scared to talk about it. You just said you don't think it's wrong, bro. Which one is it? Do you think it's wrong or not? What? You just... Bro! What the fuck? If I ask you if you think being lesbian is wrong, you hit me with the no. Why should I assume that actually you mean yes? I hope you don't have a girlfriend with that poor ass communication. What the fuck? What? Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna invite your silly, goofy ass back up here, alright? But like, could you just not be a fucking coward and just say what you actually feel with your chest? Please. Please.
Get off my chair.
Gosh.
All right, you do have a uterus. So if God gave you a uterus, that means you are supposed to be with a man. So how can you flip that and say a uterus is meant for a woman? Like, how was a uterus meant for a woman? Like,
Yes, my
uterus
you
isn't.
came out of a uterus,
I mean,
and your
even aside
father
from
was the
that-
reason why you came. You say what?
My uterus isn't for anyone. I'm not anyone else's property.
So hold on. Did God give you a uterus? Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you have a
No, it
uterus
doesn't
right now as
exist.
a woman?
I'm not a woman. Also, God doesn't exist.
So when you go to the hospital, you check in as a man. Is that what you do?
No, I check in as female. I'm not a woman.
Oh, you check in as a female. Okay, so you was born a woman, right? Right.
I was
Right?
born female. I was not born a woman.
So your father got your mom pregnant, and you came out a woman, right?
I came out female.
I mean, you came. All right, you was a baby. I get it. So, but before conception, didn't the man plant the seed?
Okay. So?
So isn't that logical that like men are here to procreate with a woman?
No,
When I
because
walk
purpose is
outside,
prescribed.
when I see my neighbor, that she's having a baby, you know what I'm saying? My niece had a baby. I'm a great uncle of 9, you know what I'm saying? Like straight up. But you think? I mean, listen, man. I'm not saying this wrong. I'm not trying to attack you. You could do what you want. I'm not your enemy. You see what I'm saying? I'm a military man. I'm not. I was gonna go to war to fight, protect you. For real, for real. Even I don't know if you're in America. You could be in Africa right now. I don't know, but. From my opinion, you look like an American, beautiful American woman. So I'm just telling you, man. I was willing to unalive people for you. So in the reality, in the real world, like I'm not mad.
Are you trying to like turn me right now? This is very uncomfortable. What the fuck
I mean, you
is
should
going
have made you
on?
flip it and get a husband, though. You could pull a husband. You are attractive enough to
I
get a man.
knew it. Get the fuck out of here. You're so weird. You're so odd. Oh my god, it was so transparent from the beginning. I can't.
That's
Ew!
gross.
I'm not even a lesbian and I feel disgusted. What the fuck?
My vagina just shriveled up and died.
Fucking Sahara Desert up in this bitch. Hydration gone.
I don't think I've
Moisture
been more lesbian in my life.
wicked up. Just no. Wait,
Also,
Adam,
you didn't even know. Whenever you were in war, bro, you didn't even know Sam existed. Don't act like you were going to war for her.
Deadass. Jay, stop it. It fell off. Please. Hello.
Hello,
Hi. How old are you?
I'm Sonny. I just want to say Major Flips is my uncle. So what's good? What's up, Uncle Flips? Yeah, he be tripping sometimes. But yeah, I agree with him.
Thank you guys so much for the gifts. What in the world? Honestly, though, W key, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Not the family reunion.
Runs in the family, shaking my head.
Bro, that's crazy. Anyway, yo, please hop in the Ask Us if you think being lesbian is wrong. Hello? Unicorn? Oh.
Drop them, they've come
Okay.
in mind. They've come in mind. They
Bye
don't
bye.
talk.
I think I remember them now. I think everyone in here is a friendly now.
Really?
So I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it. Unless this person isn't. But y'all, please have me guess if you think being lesbian is wrong.
I'm sorry, I pressed it by accident. I'm very.
Oh, I just realized you
very much
have a lesbian
lesbian,
flag
so-
as your. Yeah. My fault.
Have a good
Enjoy
day,
the rest
though.
of your day, my love. You too. Oh, looks like someone said that they were an op. So if you're an op, get in here. If you're
Yeah,
not
if you
an
think
op,
being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate.
yes. Oh,
We can
What?
do 2v. We can do 2v2.
oh well, the other guys already left.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, this was a person talking in the chat.
Tanjiro?
You gonna talk mad crap in the
No.
comments and be real quiet?
Hi. How old are you?
I'm 17.
Oh, you can't even read. You're 17.
That's crazy.
Are you talking that much crap and you can't read?
That's
Come
also
on, bro.
Tanjiro being a homophobe is crazy. Like that's not canonical. I hope you know that. Tanjiro would never. But anyway.
We talked to this person before.
Have we? Hello?
I hate you motherfucking gays. All you gays should be rotten. All you gays should
You're gonna
die.
get us banned.
We hate-
Stop.
Yeah, you gotta stop. No.
Why would you do
can't
that?
do that. No. No.
The friendly
Please.
fire is crazy.
Right. It's giving fruit salad. Why the fruit salad yelling at us? That's so mean. Stop. Okay, y'all, everyone in the guest request is fucking... I'm oppositional. What? There's no way in hell.
I'm 19.
When were you born?
September 15th, 2004.
No.
Well, I have.
No.
Whoa, wait, but I need to tell you a secret. Wait, hold on. Please, wait.
I need to tell you a secret. It's a really important secret. Please. I can't.
Not this month.
Bro, I was kicked.
You were kicked because my mod doesn't like you, which is valid, but we're bored, so whatever the fuck. Why do you think being
Hold on.
lesbian is wrong?
Why didn't they like me?
Because you associated yourself with that fucking hooligan from earlier.
Bro, that's my uncle, bro. You
I hope that's not actually your uncle, but if it is,
No,
that
he
checks
for
out.
real is,
So
bro.
anyway, all right. So do you think being lesbian is
I
wrong?
hope you have more brain
yes,
cells.
bro. It's wrong, bro.
Okay, and why is it wrong?
I got one thing to say. Staring at your dress cause you see through.
Oh, it's this
Fucking all that
motherfucker.
shit that you done been through.
I hate this app. I hate this app so much. So much. Like, I love y'all, but like this app, this shit ghetto as hell. I'm not gonna lie. This is some ghetto ass shit. It really is. Let's do like 5 little crowns. Try to get the live sent out to more people. Also, yeah, exactly. This app is so trash, but I love it so much, literally. But y'all, please hop in the Ask a Quest if you think being lesbian is wrong. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hi, how old are you?
33.
Okay, do you think being lesbian is wrong?
Yeah, it is wrong
And why is that?
because it goes against the natural order of things.
What is the natural order of things?
So, I think all living beings would like to continue their lineage.
Okay, so do you think
That is
it's
it.
wrong for straight people to just choose to not have kids?
Yeah, that is also wrong.
Okay, so do you think everyone should be a parent?
Ultimately, yeah, that is.
Jeffrey Dahmer should have been a parent.
Come again?
Jeffrey Dahmer should have been a parent.
I didn't get you.
Should Jeffrey Dahmer have been a parent?
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Should
Who is he?
Shitler be a parent?
Hitler.
Yeah, I
Yes.
said Shitler for a reason. Yeah,
Thank you for all the little crowns.
because you can't say that word in here. Shitler should have been a parent.
Thank you for meeting the gift goal, call me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should. He just chose
Do you
to-
know what he did?
Yes, I know, but his children will definitely not be like him.
Yeah, how do you know that?
Definitely? Why are
How
you
do you
so
know that?
sure?
Yes, I'm sure because everyone has, the chance to do what is right or wrong. It doesn't matter
And
who
he
your
chose not
parents
to,
are.
and so obviously there's something wrong with his brain, right? Because we can look at the brain scans of people that do horrendous shit like that, and so we know that that's like gonna go down to his kids as well.
Yeah, psychopathy, sociopathy,
I've seen,
insanity. These are all genetic.
Genetic.
You're more likely to exhibit these behaviors if your parents did. So I don't know why you're using the word definitely. Like they're more likely to be like him if he is their dad. Like do you think man should have been a parent? Like do you think he would have taught his children good values? As someone who started and sanctioned ethnic cleansing? Is that
Yeah.
Well,
good idea. Good idea.
yeah, that's
Yeah. Rethink what you just said, please.
yeah, that's probably for
And
the
never
best.
say that again.
Yeah. Please. Please. And he was a fairy. Let it all marinate. That's crazy work. Y'all, again, we don't have any ops in the Ask. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
If it stays like this, we can always hop to my account, but
True. Do you want to go to your account?
if you want to, I know that you haven't been live on your account, so it's up to you.
Well, let's see how long I've been on here for. An hour, 25 minutes. Okay, so if I ever want to shift, it won't affect me negatively. So, sure. We can move.
You want to move to mine? Okay. We'll see if it's dead on mine, and then if it's dead on mine, we'll hop back to yours.
Okay. But y'all, do we like blimps? I don't dislike them.
I'm kind of afraid of heights, not gonna lie. I did like this what do you call it, like tree top what's the word? Where you like I can't think of the fucking word.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Oh, the person did not join. Tip me over it.
Damn, you was hitting that. Damn. Sorry for the sounds of war in the background. My boy aggressively focused in COD because they let black be in the Game Pass.
I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like you beatboxing right now, bestie.
You're like
that connection
up in
is
it.
bad. It sounds
you're
like you
up in
put your
the
router up
grill.
someone's
It's not good.
anus.
I'm trapped in a basement. It's not good. I'm
should
trapped
we
in a
come send
basement.
somebody? Are you good?
you can send your fine self. Wait a minute. Pause.
God damn it!
My friends are hot as fuck. Y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't
You
understand.
breathing real heavy, Gohan. You're like,
my friend's hot as fuck. I'm out of breath.
Real.
It's been a rough.
That person is back. They're back.
I'm scared for whoever person you're talking about, considering what's in
Gohan,
the
it
water
literally-
today.
Gohan, it literally sounds like you were talking into your mic.
It does.
I am.
Oh my god.
I am.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hi. What were your thoughts on the
hello.
situation previously? Also, Gohan, I'm gonna drop you. I'm sorry, but I love you.
Go for it.
And also,
my friends are hot, and I love them, and
I want
they give you
kiss you,
smooches.
and I want
to kiss you
give
too.
cuddles and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
bye.
Now we're
Okay,
talking.
bye.
Bye, baby.
Okay, so thoughts? Do you think someone with the potential
Yeah.
to teach a kid that ending the lives of millions of people is okay should be a parent?
I don't think. Okay, I get where you're coming from, but
I would hope so.
What about the foster care systems and the adoption care systems and the children that get unalived by their parents, or the children that get abused and locked in closets and get starved? What about those parents? Should they be parents?
yeah. So we can't actually determine if the because whatever training your parents gave you, I think at a certain age you have the right to decide whether to take them or not. That's
So,
why we are a free moral agency.
so you do realize that when you are a child, you are more likely to develop similar ideas to that of your parents, which is why most people that grow up in a household with a certain religion will end up identifying with that religion as they get older, right? Like you're
Yeah.
spending some of your most formative years with your parents, and whatever your parents tell you is likely to stick. The fact that this is not
Yeah.
always the case does not mean it's not more likely to be the case. So why should people who are irresponsible or terrible people be able to teach how horrific their morals are to other children who will then grow up to be like them, more likely than not,
And oppress people and
and
off
oppress
them.
people?
We also know it's just not genetic. Environment is also a factor.
Yeah, the
So-
environment as in the parents. Like
That's what
it's
we
the
just
parents
said.
regardless. I'm not
Parents,
saying that like
society.
people with sociopathy or psychopathy should not have children. But if those people have already exhibited violence, why should they have a child? Like I'm not saying because Hitler was likely to be a psychopath, he shouldn't have had kids. Not all psychopaths are violent, but like inherently that's not the case. But the fact that Hitler sanctioned the offing of 6 million people because they were part of an ethnic group, he shouldn't have had a kid. I don't give a fuck. He was very well would have taught his children that you're allowed to view certain people as inherently more valuable or less valuable by virtue of their ethnicity. That's not a doctrine that should be spread to impressionable people.
You could have had a Shitler part 2.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't happen. There are, you know,
You need to stop making definitive answers.
Hitler just took it to the extreme. If you study society,
Yeah, but you took it to the
one
extreme.
way or
You
the
said
other.
you said he should have had kids. You said everybody should be a parent. You're taking it to the extreme. So we're testing that limit, and you've agreed to everything, which is absurd. That's crazy. That
Matter of
Hitler should have
fact,
had a child.
Let's do this. Do you think sexual abusers should have kids?
Sexual abusers. So we actually this will bring the
That was a yes or no
issue
question.
of God in. You know, having kids is is not our doing. We can't actually determine if every sexual activity would result in a pregnancy or taking seed, you know.
Do you think
I hope
sexual
you know that.
abusers should have kids? Because the
Yes,
issue that you
if
raised was reproduction. Yes? Yes.
that is
You
if,
think people with a history of sexual abuse should be in the same room as a child? For years?
no, okay. So
Okay, so then you don't
shouldn't,
think
yeah.
that everyone should be a parent, right?
No. Well, see what you are trying to do here, but I still hold my grounds that
That's crazy.
Okay, so
the,
can you
the
can you
natural
define
yeah.
can you define the word everyone for us real quick? Because the reason why I'm asking these questions is because everyone is an all-encompassing word. This means every single person on the planet. This includes these
P3DOs.
deplorable ass people. They're included because that's what you said. You said everyone
Yes,
should have
so-
kids. So that includes
So-
schmetophiles, sexual abusers, physical abusers, emotional abusers, mental abusers,
Schmurderers.
sadists. Like
So,
what?
what I mean is that in the natural world, assuming all those people you mentioned that are not in existence, like assuming we are all human, let me put it that way, then all humans should have children.
They are human.
Those
the classes
everybody
of
we
people
everybody we
mentioned
listed was human.
are human, but they don't have humane. They are not humane. Let me put it that way. They are
What
not
isn't is
humane.
not humane is a social construct. You just said that everyone should have children, and now you're switching it up. So
That's why we pressed you on the issue, because
Yeah.
you're the one that's saying everyone. We know that not everybody should have a child based off of the people that we listed and based off all the things we just said. But you keep pressing and saying, yes, I don't understand this. I don't understand how you can continue to say this. It's really not a hard question.
not at all.
Yeah, but I know you know what I meant by everyone.
No, I didn't. That's why we asked you.
Why should I assume?
I literally asked you, should Schindler have a child? And you said yes.
Like, why should we assume that when you say everyone, you don't actually mean everyone? Why wouldn't you just use a different
But
word if that's the case?
we actually cannot determine in the case of Hitler that his children will
You
definitely
said
follow
you
his
said
steps.
you said the definitive. You actually said that his kids definitely wouldn't be like him. We could rewind the fucking tape, bro. We
Yeah.
can go back and rewatch this.
You used the word
You are now
definitely.
conceding. You kept using the definitive answers. Definitely. Not us. That's why we're pressing the opposite. We're saying not everybody should have children. Hitler shouldn't have had children. You are the one that is saying that everyone should. That a sexual abuser should have a child.
So how would you know if a couple that is going to have kids, let's say one of them is going to be a social misfit? How would you know?
So we don't know that until they do it. But that's why we are pressing your rhetoric and saying that I don't fuck with that, because what your rhetoric pushes, the nuclear family unit, that everybody should have children, is the reason why we have the problems we have today. We are pushing against that. If you say I don't feel fit to be a parent, I'm gonna take you on your fucking word for that.
Mm-hmm.
But what you say is that
Yeah.
reproduction is important and everybody should reproduce. But that's why we have the issues we have, where children are being abused, where children are being raped, where children are all like what Hitler did. If he had children, couldn't even imagine what his children would be like. Again, that's why I'm saying you're the one that's making the definitive. We are not. I'm pushing the opposite. I don't think that everybody should have a child. Absolutely not.
Okay, so let's take it this way. So assuming if this how do I put it? If this agenda is being pushed forward, like being lesbian, and then let's say in the next
What's the
20
agenda?
or 30 years.
What's the agenda?
Okay, so in you are asking the question, why is being lesbian wrong? And over the years, like
Now, what's the agenda? It's a simple question. What's the agenda? You
is
said agenda.
Okay, so the agenda is accepting this concept, like seeing it
Concept.
as
No,
right.
accepting. We're asking for what? What are we asking for? There's like a few things. Equal rights, acceptance. Okay?
Yeah.
That's it. That's all we want. Equal rights and acceptance.
So assuming we accept you, and then it gets to a point where everyone or almost every lady wants to belong to
No,
that community.
so that's not how sexual orientation works. You cannot choose your sexual orientation. Again, we can go back to we saw a rise in like left-handedness once people stopped deeming it as like you were a demon. We saw a rise, and then it like played out or not flatlined. That's not how sexual orientation works. And also, none of it, we make up like 6.8% of the population, which encompasses bisexual people, asexual people. First of all, like 1 in 7 couples are infertile. So if you're worried about underpopulation, like overpopulation is a problem too. So reproduction was your main issue here. But you can't catch being a lesbian. That's not how that works. That's not how sexual orientation works. That's a quick Google search of science, brother.
Well, I'm looking at a survey I'm making around my community. So a few people I've encountered, are coming out and like the LGBT community. Some 10 years back, they couldn't have done that, but
yeah,
seeing that now, they are being accepted slowly. They are coming up boldly, and
yeah. What do you expect?
Gets to a point.
What do you expect whenever? So like, do you expect people to come out when they think they're going to be offed because of it, or they're going to get hurt or experience prejudice? Do you expect people to come out under that? People were sent to conversion camps.
Mm-hmm.
People were sent to conversion camps where they used electroshock therapy. They were literally like shocking them. They were using nausea medicine. Like they were torturing people into trying to make them straight. And you wonder why people are like we're pushing for acceptance. 700,000 adults went through conversion therapy, and 400,000 kids went through conversion therapy. That shit's disgusting. That is disgusting.
So for me, my stance is I don't believe they are naturally born that way.
Yeah, no, we're not born. You're not born straight, and I'm not born a lesbian. That's not how sexual orientation works. So it's a predisposition, and it develops. It's like you're not born 6'2".
So you mean we don't have male female gender at birth?
Gender?
Okay, wait. Let me take this. This is actually kind of all right. So you do acknowledge that sexual orientation and sex are not the same thing, right? Like sexual orientation, that's who you're attracted to, and sex is your chromosomes, genitalia, hormones. Yeah, you are born with a sex. You're not born with sexual orientation. Those are two completely different things.
Yeah, I know. So
are you sure?
I'm not trying. I just don't want to accept the term sexual orientation. For me, I just want to stick with sex. Either you're male or female. So the concept of sexual orientation is where I don't agree to it, because there
it's not a concept.
You're heterosexual is a sexual orientation, which would make you straight. So you don't agree with being straight? You think that that's BS?
Straight is the natural order. Since we have male female, then straight is
natural order. Natural order of what?
Wait, hold on. Do you believe in God, or is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
why didn't you just say that, bro? Because why talk about science? Obviously, that's
you
not.
You don't believe in science, yeah.
Yeah. Let's be fucking for real. why we? All right, let's just go to that. Because this is actually like kind of sad to witness. Can you prove that your God is real?
Well, if I'm able to prove that, that doesn't make him God.
So you believe in something without evidence, and that's rational to you? You should just like believe in shit with no evidence?
So I believe that just as we go into the let's say we go into a cave and then we see drawings on the wall, we are able to know that someone actually did those paintings or drawing without knowing them. You might talk about carbon 14 dating or archaeology, all this stuff.
Yeah, you're talking about humans, okay? So, but we're talking about a supernatural being. So, prove that a supernatural being created the universe. Yeah, we know that a painter implies a painting implies a painter, but a painter is a human.
Exactly.
You're implying a supernatural being. So, prove that a supernatural being created the earth, created everything. Demonstrate that.
Yes. So, the fact that we are living in this wonderful world, like science has
Shit ain't
tried so
wonderful.
much to.
Yeah, what's wonderful about cancer? What's wonderful about the sun that we need nutrients from simultaneously also kills us? What's wonderful about if I dropped you butt naked in majority parts of the world, you'd die? What's wonderful about all the diseases? Like, what's wonderful about all the people who are horrible and off people and do horrendous things to children? What's wonderful about that? What about the animal kingdom and the horrendous things they do to each other? They eat each other's babies. What wonderful things are we talking about?
Yes, so we will realize that I use the phrase "wonderful world" because
and I think to myself, head ass, it's not wonderful though. Like, just because you think that there are some things about it that are wonderful does not mean that a god had to create it.
Looking back to maybe 100 years back, or maybe 200 years back, those diseases you would have mentioned wouldn't have been there.
No, cancer has existed for millions of years.
We have dinosaur bones with cancer in it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been serious, as in our current generation where,
What do you
we
mean
even
serious? Cancer was never not serious.
It wasn't as rampant. I mean, like.
Did you live with the dinosaurs? I mean, they died off.
Dinosaurs, no.
Yeah. So how are you gonna know that? How do you know that when like lots of people died off, and we didn't have modern day medicine to be able to check if you had cancer? People were just dying off. How are you gonna know that? How can you make such a claim?
Yeah. So for me, I believe we are prone to diseases because of our way of life.
I believe mental health is important. Let's go onto your platform. Yeah, let's yeah, we all have our beliefs, and it is my personal belief that was some bullshit. So let's cut the cameras. Dead ass.
Cut the cameras.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's cut the cameras. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will be on my platform. Give me like 3 minutes, and then I'll be
Yes.
there.
Follow AG if you want to see the debates. I'm going to be joining AG on her platform, and hopefully the guests will have at least like one more brain cell, like just one. But thank you all for being here. Once again, follow me if you fuck with me. And if you aren't following me already, subscribe if you would like to. It is like $2.99, I'm pretty sure. No pressure. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for your presence. And I will be debating with AG in like 5 minutes. So if you refresh your page in like 5 minutes, you will see me live again, but on her platform instead. So thank you all so much for being here. And I will see you all tomorrow. Mwah.
Hello. AG time. I love Sam time though. Sam's the best. What's up, everybody? Hello. Alright. What's up, Pumpkin? It's good to see you guys. It does. Nobody can be mad with cigarettes after sex being on. What's up? If you're joining, I wouldn't want to study either, Eden. Alright, if you're joining and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. Thank you, baby. It's perfect. What's up, what's up? I want Sam plus Tashika flirting now. Alright, thank you, Van. I appreciate you. If you're joining right now and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. What song is this? It's called Apocalypse by Cigarettes After Sex. This is no, Kay hasn't come back. But yeah, if you're joining and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. Sam should be coming any minute. What's up, Nate? Nathan? I'm gonna wait for... Right? Such a good song. Again, if you're joining and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. Can I join? Yeah. I'm just waiting for Sam to join. And then, yes. Can you debate politics? Honestly, there are a lot better people that could debate politics than me. I think that's why I don't do politics. But yeah. What's the name of the band again? Cigarettes After Sex. How long have I been debating for? Only a few months. Like 3 or 4 months. But yeah, if you're joining and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. Sorry, y'all. Alright, I'm waiting for... I appreciate the gifts, y'all. Thank you. Look at Discord. What happened? Is Sam coming? Got a lot of people in here waiting to talk, so... You feeling fired up today? Any rules you want me to follow? Key, honestly, I'm kind of like Sam, like where I'm like a people pleaser, but I'll let you know if I start feeling feisty. Okay, I gotta get a debate going before, I don't know where, alright, if you're joining and you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. Would I go on Jubilee? I don't know, I kind of hate that platform right now. I think they're right-leaning. I genuinely think they're right-leaning. Is Ian going live today? I have no idea. Alright, I'm gonna get a debate going before people get bored.
Hello?
What's up, What's up, Bryce? How old are you?
25.
Alright, do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
Yeah, I would say so. I'm sorry.
How come?
Because, well, mainly just the fact that, like, I want them, but they don't want me.
Ew. Bryce.
So it's like...
Bryce, you know how, like, misogynistic and gross that is?
Well, I mean, I'm just...
How you feel entitled to women? Do you know how, like, gross that is?
I don't feel entitled to them. They could do what they want, but it doesn't change the fact that my feelings are hurt.
Why are your feelings hurt that women are not attracted to you?
Because I like them. It's like if you want to pet a puppy, but it doesn't want you to, it doesn't...
No, thank you. Alright, moving on. If you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. That was fucking gross. Don't ever do that again, please. What's up, Jackie? How old are you?
I am 58.
Alright. Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
I do not think that being lesbian is wrong, but I do feel I've been shown some stuff where the agenda seems to be being pushed.
Okay, what's the agenda?
I want other people to be lesbian like me.
Yeah, show me that. Where's that at?
I've just seen like books children's books and things like that.
Okay.
What children's book is trying to tell people to be lesbian?
But you know what? I will Google it and I will DM you back with it.
I would love that. But also, that's not our agenda. So, that's propaganda. Like, the right is pushing that propaganda to hate us. Because we don't say that we want you to be a lesbian. That the LGBTQ community doesn't want you to be anything other than what you are.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Like, would you be, like, children's books can say anything. They can, like, try and say anything about, like, Satanism. That doesn't mean that that's our agenda. Or Satanist agenda.
Yeah, exactly. And it just seems like Big Brother really wants all of us to hate each other.
Yep. Agreed.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
No, not at all. Have a good day.
You too, Jackie. Take care.
Bye.
All right. All right. Again, if you are watching and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. Sam, I'm going to let you take this one. I'm eating.
Period. Hello?
How's it going?
Hi. How old are you?
22.
Okay. Do you think...
Where'd your Halloween hair go?
Yeah, fuck off.
You had the orange hair.
Fuck off.
What are they talking about?
They're being racist.
Oh, I think they're talking about the calico hair. Suck my dick.
No, your orange hair.
Ew.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Fuck off. Key, if you find that person, please block them. All right. Move it along. Gross for real.
Quite. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. How old are you?
32.
Okay. Do you think being lesbian is wrong?
I don't. It's not that I would say wrong, like I would say like you're wrong for being a lesbian, but scientific. 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 Scientific.
Yeah.
And these things would be out of your control.
Yes.
So that's the answer. They'd be out of your control.
Okay, great. So the fun thing about that is that being lesbian is not a choice.
Right. You don't think some people choose to be lesbian?
No. In the same
No,
way,
you
no
don't think
one's
there's
choosing to be
nobody
straight.
who chose to be a lesbian over being straight?
No. I think some people chose to explore their sexuality and then realize that what they wanted was not what people said that they wanted. But I don't think that means that they changed their sexual orientation.
What people said they wanted or what they said they wanted?
What people said they wanted. Because we're raised in a society that says being straight is the default. So of course you're going to grow up most likely thinking that being straight
Well, this is just a sexual preference, right?
it's not just a sexual preference, it's also a romantic preference.
Right, but these are sexual, that's a sexual preference, and it's like in the same category, no?
Romantic and sexual are not the same thing, no. I disagree. Because there are asexual people who do not experience sexual...
So you could be romantic with somebody that you're not going to be sexual with, you think?
Yes.
Why would you be romantic with somebody that you're not? I don't know. Maybe it's just my vision or version of romantic I'm thinking of. Right? So that's probably subjective then.
Well, no.
The example of it would be our difference in opinion right there. How is that not subjective?
Well, because whether or not you have an opinion on something that's true or false does not matter. We already see...
But what's the true statement there?
The true statement is that some people do not experience sexual attraction, but experience romantic attraction. These are asexual people. Asexuality exists on a spectrum, but many asexual people are actually sex repulsed and do not enjoy sex at all. But they do want to engage in romantic activities, like
Right,
taking a
but
partner out
instead
on a
of-
date, cuddling, yada yada yada.
Nobody identify or No. Nobody addressed what I said about there would be no human beings if there was just lesbians.
Yes, that's why I asked you if you think being infertile is wrong, because you're more likely to be infertile than you are to be a lesbian, and being lesbian is not a choice. So you would be more concerned under your worldview about everyone becoming infertile than everyone becoming lesbian.
It would just, in a worldly sense, like I said, it would be wrong because if there was just that, we wouldn't exist. So there's no way.
And if we were all just infertile, we'd also cease to exist too. If we were all just men, we'd also cease to exist too. This argument is dumb. You should stop using it.
What do you mean? Why is it dumb?
Because I can use a million other things to trap you in the same hole.
Like what? But I'm not arguing.
Infertile people. We'd all die off on the planet if we.
You're using a 1% to justify.
They're not 1%. They're not 1%. It's 1 in 7 couples are infertile. One is the amount of redheads on the planet.
So why are we?
But also, that doesn't even matter. That also doesn't even matter.
There are more infertile people than queer people, my love.
Yeah,
it is a lot more common than you think.
1 in 7 couples are infertile. That's crazy.
But once again, so that it would be like I said, your choices are your choices, but like you couldn't.
Do you realize we can reproduce, right?
What do you mean?
We can have children. Lesbians can have children. The same way that the straight infertile couple can have kids, we can have kids. We use the same things they do: IVF, surrogacy, artificial insemination.
Yeah, you could use the key word there is artificial.
IVF.
Do you know what the definition of artificial is?
Why does that matter?
Why does that matter? What makes it wrong?
Because that's what it is. What do you mean? Why does what it is matter?
Yeah, is it a child or is it not a child?
Why does it being unnatural
matter?
matter?
Is that what it is? Yes or no?
Is what it
it's
is?
Artificial, right? You just said artificial insemination is what? Artificial.
Yeah.
Yes, we're asking you why.
Right, and who came up with artificial insemination? How would you have that? Did a woman create that?
I don't know. I believe it was a man in the 30s.
Right. So.
Okay.
What?
You
So why
wouldn't
does that
have
make it
Wi-Fi
wrong?
if it weren't for a woman. What's your point?
Yeah. We wouldn't have life support so that your parents can stay alive when they're passing away, or if somebody in your family goes.
The point is that the man and the woman are the only reason that you're here to have this argument.
Yeah. So how does it make it wrong for me to use IVF? Because guess what? Hey, hold on 1 second. So guess what? Lots of kids are born through IVF. Oh my goodness, there are lots of babies that are born through IVF, and artificial insemination and surrogacy. So what is your point? Because what if I was born through IVF? What are you going to say to that? Because heterosexual couples are infertile, so they have to use these same things to have children, because they want kids. So where's the wrong? Unmute yourself, the button's right here.
Sperm. You're using the man's sperm.
What about it?
Yes. Why does this matter to you?
What do you mean? Why does it matter? Because you have to.
Why does it matter?
Yeah, why is it wrong?
Why it's wrong? Because you have to use the man. This is you need the man.
So
this is what's supposed to happen.
What's wrong with needing a man for something?
What do you mean? Nobody's saying anything is wrong with that.
You just did. So what's wrong with it? What is wrong with me not being able to reproduce with a woman, a straight infertile couple not being able to reproduce together,
my whole argument
and they have to use sperm?
Is that you can't,
I have to use sperm.
You can't reproduce and have people with if everybody is a lesbian. That's my argument for why it would be wrong.
And you can't do that if you're infertile either. So you'd have to think being infertile is equally wrong, but you don't. That's why we're asking you what the relevance is.
Infertile is equally wrong?
Under your worldview, being infertile would have to be equally wrong, because you're saying the problem with being lesbian.
If
can you not
infertility
stop
is wrong,
talking over me? I'm trying to see if you're logically consistent. The question is, why is being lesbian wrong? The reason you cited for being lesbian being wrong is because they cannot naturally have children. By that logic, any couple that cannot naturally have children would be committing something morally impermissible under your worldview. This would include infertile couples. So you would have to think that being infertile is equally as wrong as being lesbian. But I already asked you that question earlier, and you said you don't believe that. I'm asking you, what is the relevant distinction between being lesbian and being infertile that makes being lesbian wrong, but not being
There's
infertile?
no distinction. You're bringing up infertile in the
Bro,
question here is
you're
what's
not
wrong.
understanding. You're not understanding because you're just. I'm just gonna move on. You
You're
don't
not
understand.
tracking.
You're not tracking at all, brother. You're
That
not
hurt.
tracking at all. All right.
Yeah, no.
This person's been heavy in the comments. So.
19.
What year were you born?
September 15, 2005.
Okay. Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
Yeah, but I have one question.
Oh, wait, no,
Patrick, you look like Patrick, bro. I thought you were Patrick when I first
Who's
saw
Patrick?
That person was in my guest request, too.
Who's Patrick?
I don't know. Maybe they're talking about, like the Patrick that we know? Like the Australian Patrick?
I don't know. I don't look anything like Patrick.
Me neither. I don't...
Unless you mean Parker.
They probably mean Parker.
I think bro's forgetting the person's name.
Yeah. You look like Patrick.
Hello.
Hello.
How old are you?
65.
Okay, do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
No, I really don't think it's being wrong. I was just wondering, since when did LGBT, it used to be GLBT back in the day, why did it get changed?
Oh, the reason it got changed is because during the AIDS epidemic, lesbians were often nursing GAY people in the midst of their infections. So they became very bonded with the lesbian community. And as a nod to the work that lesbians did as nurses and as health practitioners, they agreed to put L first to pay homage to them. So now it's switched around. Not every single organization acknowledges this, but for the most part, now it's flipped the other way around to pay respect to lesbians and the work that they did during the AIDS epidemic.
I've never heard that before. Yeah, because I own North Central Kansas Pride in Salina, and we do a no label thing here where there's no labels like in the cans in the grocery store or whatever. I was just wondering about that because nobody never had an answer why L got put in front of G, because gay guys were usually always first on everything. Then it was like all of a sudden women taking over everything.
Oh yeah, no, it was the gay men who wanted it to be that way.
Okay, I must have missed that memo back in the 80s.
You can look up AIDS epidemic, why is the L first now? And it'll come up if you want to look into it.
Where would I find that at?
You can check on Google.
Thank you.
There might also be history books about this if you were to go to a library and ask them like for a queer history book. But look up like AIDS epidemic. The L is first in LGBTQ.
All right, appreciate you, Fred. Take it easy, okay? All right, if you were watching, you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate. This person, I think, was just on yours.
Hey, I'm 19.
What year were you born?
I was born in 2005,
What month?
September.
Were you just on Sam's Live?
Yes.
Actually, well, I feel like I have a question. Like, can you not kick me? I have a question.
Okay.
What does being infertile have to do with lesbian being wrong? Because you guys keep bringing up that point. I'm like, why are you guys comparing that?
Because if you're going to bring up reproduction that we can't reproduce, then you would have to, if you are like want to be logically consistent, then you would also have to hold the view that infertile people are wrong because they can't reproduce.
Okay, I agree with
Naturally.
Go Getter. I feel like the point of LGBTQ is to get rammed, is to get rammed in the ass. I think that's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Humanity makes me
Yeah,
so
Key,
sad.
you can block them for real.
Yeah.
What's up, how do you?
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Oh, you're riding a tractor. You should go mow that grass and then come back.
Mow that grass.
What's up? How old are you?
Well, look, I'm 18.
What year were you born?
2006. I just turned 18.
Okay. Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
Yeah, I actually think being lesbian is terrible. Like, me personally, I've converted like 15 women into being lesbian because they said I was horrible. But look, like most lesbians, like I feel like some of y'all are like fine, bro. And it's like, why do you want a female? That's my like. Why do you want a female and not a man? Like, you should get a real man like me, bro.
Do you know how gross you are?
Gross? What?
To feel entitled to women like that? It's
No,
insanely
I don't feel
misogynistic.
entitled. I don't feel entitled.
Yeah, it's really gross. It's really disgusting.
Ew.
It's really nasty. No woman's gonna want you after hearing that as well. I guarantee you just made all the women. One in the chat if you're a woman and you're straight, but now you definitely don't want that man. You picked the bear. What's up, Bet? How old are you?
Hey there, I'm 30. Sorry, 1 second. You caught me multitasking. I didn't think I'd come up this fast. 1 sec.
Do you think that, okay. Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
Okay, so here's the deal. So the answer is no, and I know that the prompt is why is being lesbian wrong? So it's not quite relevant for me to be up here. I just had to say this. It's a statement of incredulousness. I understand a little bit why the whole subject of trans issues, for example, right, is only really just now in the spotlight. It was kind of put in the corner and ignored until like 5 years ago. So I kind of get why it's only becoming a major talking point now, and we're only seeing progressiveness on it now. It's ridiculous. It's crazy to me that there is still enough contention on this talking point that's been in the mainstream since like what, like the 80s? That there's enough contention that there's a freaking panel with 400 people. With 400 people watching, that there's enough contention that you can consistently have these arguments with people. It's crazy to me that this is still this much of a talking point.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it is bad.
It's
Like,
and
what
it's
the
also
fuck?
legislation is still trying to be passed. So
Yeah. They don't fuck with us like that.
but I appreciate you, Bet. I am just looking for a debate, so I appreciate you, man.
I understand.
Thank you.
Take it easy, okay? All right. If you're watching, you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate.
Hello?
What's up? How old are you?
23.
All right. Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
I just wanted to know why Sam's nigger, hair, orange nigger, fucking nigger.
Oh.
Keep them muted. Hold on.
Well, okay then.
Sorry. Hold on.
There
Just
you go.
getting their info. Just getting their info. Thank you. Just getting their info, that's all.
Bro, I just be breathing for real.
I'm sorry, Sam.
It's okay. 'Tis what happens when I'm on the internet and I'm black. So.
If you want the DM me.
Oh yeah. Please
I
give me the
just yeah, I got you. I can I can post it in the Discord if you want.
I was just gonna say I was gonna post in the Discord. Bet.
Okay. I got you. I didn't want to like I know if somebody called me the F slur, I'd want theirs, but I don't know if somebody says that to you. So
Yeah. And y'all, thank you all for the compliments. But don't get me wrong, I know I'm hot as fuck. I'm sexy as fuck. It's just people are racist as fuck. So. But don't worry, I haven't
thank
forgotten.
Trump for that. And you can thank Trump for reviving. What's up, Jack? You there? Cracker Jack? Alright. If you're watching, you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate.
Matter of fact, if you're sorry, reparations. You know what I'm saying? Reparations. But like, you don't actually have to send me any money. It's fine. But like, it's okay, y'all. It'll be fine.
Actually,
you all for the kind
reparations,
words.
if you are, don't send me gifts, send Sam gifts. Reparations are necessary.
Stop.
Alright. If you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate.
And hello.
What's up? How old are you?
21.
Alright, do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
No.
Okay. Bye. Only join if you do think that being lesbian is wrong. I don't know what's going on today with people joining and not joining.
I know.
Views are going great on yours, Sam.
Hello?
8. They 8.
Hello, how old are you?
I'm 21.
What year were you born?
2007. Cause I like pussy in my ass. Pussy in my ass.
How would that even...
2007 and you're 20? That
That's
math
not-
is horrendous.
But, like, how would that even work? Thank you guys for the gifts. Like, how... Anyway.
If you're joining and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate. What in the world?
Low-key, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck you would even achieve that. Huh?
True.
Anyway.
Yeah, anatomy.
Anyway.
Yeah, but if you're joining and you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate. Honestly, the amount of therapy people need is insane. What's up, how old are you?
Hello. 18.
What year were you born?
2006.
What month?
April.
Are you the same motherfucker?
No.
Yeah, you are.
No, the fuck I'm not. I swear to God. I swear I got I'm not.
Yeah.
Why are you being so aggressive?
Called you the N-word.
Oh, cute. Ew.
You think my autistic ears can't hear it? My autistic ears heard that shit.
My ears didn't.
Why do you think I heard K every time, bro?
Oh, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I was always the last to notice.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah, but if you're watching and you think that yeah, autism for the win. If you are watching and you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. He got defensive because he knew I was right. But I got that account too, so.
Hello?
I am Lee friendly. What's up, how old are you?
I am born in 2005. I am 19.
Okay, do you think being lesbian is wrong?
I do think it's wrong because I don't support lesbians that go all out. And if you're just lesbian, like, and you're not putting it out there to schools and stuff, like, it's okay to be it, but I don't think it's okay to tell little kids that it's okay, if that makes sense. Not just lesbian. I think it's all wrong to put it out there to kids, if that makes sense.
Are you just talking about like sexual orientation in general shouldn't be taught to children?
100%. Just
so children shouldn't watch their parents kiss.
I think they could see they could see whatever kiss. I'm just saying I don't think it should be taught to them. They should learn themselves, if that makes sense.
So they shouldn't be taught heterosexuality either.
Honest to God truth, no. I think they should learn it all themselves. Anything they see, I mean, they can have their own.
So back in kindergarten when you were taught the family tree, how do you think we should get rid of that? Because that's how they're taught. You know that? Back in kindergarten, we have.
I don't know. I don't remember learning that. I remember learning.
You didn't learn the family tree.
Not when I was in school.
You gotta get a refund.
A refund.
I like pussy in my ass.
Pussy in my ass. Pussy.
Fuck you.
Same people.
Oh my gosh, what is going on today?
I don't know.
Bro. Again, if you're watching and you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest request to debate.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to join.
Okay. It's all good.
A lot of these people are the same people that were in my life. What the fuck is going on?
But they join again. I think this... I don't know. Hello?
Hello. How's it going?
Good, man. How old are you?
Nigger faggot, 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 nigger.
Bro, I just want debates.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Faggot.
What the
Like,
fuck
I'm not
is
even
wrong
offended.
with
I'm
y'all?
just bored. Like, what the fuck? Give us some debates. Damn. Shit. Please. Please.
I don't think I want to be a part of these white men anymore. I don't know what I want to do with them, but I'm real mad about it. Listen, if these white men keep speaking, I'm gonna create a goddamn fucking island where all of us women can just be there.
Period. I feel
Yeah,
as
Key, you might want to
always.
say that a couple times because I said that and this looks like a child. If you're joining and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. What's up, Ty?
Yo, you remember me? If you was a bad bitch, I'd have fuck me too. Hey,
Pussy in my ass. Pussy.
Oh my gosh, dude. I think it's time for Caro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hi,
Right?
Caro.
Hi. Can I be your guard dog?
Yes.
Yay.
Open the schools. Open the schools.
Lord.
If you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. We got nobody right now. Open all school right now. Open all the schools.
Please.
But yeah, if you're joining and you think being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate.
This shit terrible.
I think they just came back on a second account because the why the chicken legs doesn't sound for real. I'm not debating with the why the chicken legs.
That's, you know what? That's valid. I think that's valid.
What's up, Jack? How old are you?
Pussy in my ass. Pussy in my ass.
Bro, you guys are fucking weird.
Wrong one.
I want you guys to know that this is not like, I feel like you're gonna find this really cringy in like a year or two. You're gonna wish that you hadn't done this. This digital footprint is real.
It really is.
All these are
Also,
recorded.
May I have mod privileges?
Oh, I haven't given you mod privileges?
I think I have chat, but not.
Oh, guest.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I gave you God mod. They're back in my freaking request. I thought I blocked them. You only have chat as well. I got you, Keenan. Alright. Alright, if you are watching and you think that being lesbian is wrong, click the guest quest to debate. We might end up going back over to... We might end up going back over to Sam. Sam, we might have to go back to you.
Yeah, which is a new phenomenon. This is the
I think it's been-
how the turntables.
How the turntables.
Well, actually, I told myself I was gonna end at 4, and it's gonna be 4 in 7 minutes.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, honestly.
I'm
not bad about it.
I'm kind of exhausted. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too. I only got 4 hours of sleep. What's up? How old are you?
Okay.
Yeah, no. Okay. TikTok is setting me up. Lee, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you so much. I didn't get a haircut, Matthew, but I appreciate you. It's just growing out. What's up, Rolling
Please
Hell?
tell me to do the mullet, please.
You want me to do the mullet?
Please do the mullet.
Everybody wants me to do the mullet.
Please.
Bro,
Hello.
hey, how old are you?
I'm 20.
I don't trust you.
Yeah, I also didn't trust that.
I didn't even see him in here.
I don't trust that. I think that's it for me today. I ain't gonna lie with you. I've heard enough slurs to make me want to go cry in the corner and take a nap. That's what I've heard.
I hate this fucking app so much. Oh my god. That's so fucking unserious, Carl.
He said he talked to me, you, and Ian.
Oh.
Come back up, bro. I'll talk to you. I'll waste the next 5 minutes. I ain't got nothing else to do. I invited you. Just Ian? I invited you, bro. You can come back. Just don't be breathing your mic.
No, I talked to Ian and Sam.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
Yeah. Well,
come?
yeah. Mostly because of religion.
Okay, which religion do you believe in?
Islam.
Okay. Sam, you want to take this one?
I'm sorry.
You don't-
Could you repeat?
Repeat what?
Okay, so if you've talked to Ian and Sam, I'm guessing you've already been, like, questioned on if God exists.
If you talk to
Yeah.
Ian, I'm shocked that you're still having this conversation. But like, sure. So you think it's wrong because of religion?
Yeah.
What
Mostly.
religion?
Islam.
Oh, I don't know enough about Islam to debate that, AG.
Yeah, I don't either. But what I can tell you is that you can try and prove your God is real. So your morals are a thing, maybe.
You can't really prove religion to be true. So
You can't prove your God is real?
So then why do you believe it?
can't really prove it.
Dang, that sucks. I don't believe anything I can't
How
prove.
old was Aisha?
9. Well, 6 when married.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wait, so you think that's
That'll do it for me.
all right. So yeah,
That'll do it for me. Who's in my... Oh, Gohan wants to come up. Gohan, we're ending. And if you come up, then we're not gonna end.
True.
But yeah, that's
Bro,
pretty much
I
the
don't
only-
ever want to hear you ever defend being married to a 6 or a 9-year-old. I don't care what fucking religion you are. I don't care anything. I don't care.
Yeah,
Especially if you believe that. Like, if you believe that, I know there's, like, argumentation about it. I don't care. If you believe that. You said that was her age, so. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, the fact that that's
Literally,
right with you, that's crazy.
his mind just be doing.
Thank you, Key.
No, for real. The fucking soundboard.
I love you, Carl. What's up, Jasmine? How old are you?
Hi, I'm 28.
Alright, do you think that being lesbian is wrong?
Okay, so I've been listening to this for like about an hour now, just on everyone's like interactions with y'all. So I do think it is wrong, but here's why, okay? Okay, hold on.
This shit's great, Carl.
Yeah.
We cannot hear you if you are not on the app.
Yeah, if you
This
leave
is
the app,
true.
we can't hear you. But you're teacupped right now, which means you're not on the app. This will be the last one, everybody.
Okay, I'm back, I'm sorry.
That's okay. So, why do you think being lesbian is wrong?
So I think choosing to act on your like sexual desires is wrong, but I don't think being lesbian is wrong, if that makes sense.
Okay. So, like, you want to wait till marriage? So, you want
Yes.
people to wait till marriage?
Just so when you have sex before marriage, it's also a sin, right? So I don't think
In your worldview, yes.
yeah. I feel like that's also a sin, according to the Bible, right? But so I'm saying is that like everyone sins every day. No one's perfect, right?
I don't believe in sin, but you can keep going.
Okay, so I'm trying to explain this. How do I explain this? So I think that like we're no different. I feel like straight people are no different because we're not perfect and we're gonna sin every day. And I feel like
Jasmine, pause real quick. Are you okay?
yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Just people have been a bit concerned because it sounds like you're on the verge of crying for whatever reason.
Oh no, I
double check.
No, I'm good.
Okay, continue.
Might just be nervous because.
Yeah, I think it's
always-
nervousness because there's all these people are on here.
No, it's all good. You're good.
But so yeah, that's really all I had to say.
Okay. So you don't think that like being a lesbian specifically is wrong? You just think having like intercourse outside of marriage is wrong?
I believe that's wrong. And I also believe committing the sexual acts. So because in the Bible, like God made man and woman and to be like one flesh, right?
In your worldview, yes.
In my worldview, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you have to believe that because we're all like biased to our own beliefs and everything, but I think that's kind of like where I'm trying to get at.
Okay. Did you want to debate or did you just want to say that?
I mean, what do you guys have to say about that? Like, what's your opinion?
My opinion is, I think that's the Christianity worldview of like not having sex outside of marriage is like one of the leading causes for infidelity, and you don't know if you're sexually compatible with somebody, and then you get into a marriage with somebody, and I think like the Christian ideology around sex is really, it's like if I told you can't have chocolate, you're gonna want chocolate more, and then it breeds a lot of problems to me from what I read, if we were looking at just like the stats of like who holds the grape numbers, percentages, and stuff like that, and we're telling men they have to wait till marriage, and then also if we're talking about marriage, sexual compatibility, I think it's really important. Also, we have all kinds of science that backs up that sex is good for you, and that you shouldn't hold back. In fact, that it hurts you, that it's really good for your brain and your body. So I would disagree with you on that aspect. That I think that the Christian ideology about saving yourself, having a covenant with somebody for marriage, we have no way to back that up. That like that covenant is real. That you saving yourself for marriage specifically. Like some people don't have an attachment to sex whatsoever, so they get married, they have like sex with their partner, and it means nothing. And so then they missed out on having sex and getting that out of their system, or being able to mess around with people. And what they do is they cheat, and then they get divorced. Not everybody cheats, but what happens is, or they just get divorced because resentment builds up or things happen. So I don't agree with the Christian ideology around saving yourself for marriage.
Okay. So.
And I wouldn't find anything wrong with that. Like my worldview comes from like what causes like my morals come from what causes unnecessary suffering, like and well-being for people, and then empathy and what's good for society as a whole. So I wouldn't. So when I think of like sex outside of marriage, you couldn't convince me unless someone was raped that causes like harm to somebody or causes suffering or isn't good.
Okay.
But you could try, I guess. Actually, you could try to convince me, but I feel like all you're gonna believe is that's what God says.
Right.
Sam, what was that?
So I have a question. So how did you like become
I will tell you after the show.
Okay. Sorry, say it again, Jasmine.
How did you become lesbian?
How did I become lesbian?
Yes. Or did you like, cause you...
I was attracted to girls in kindergarten the same way like you were probably attracted to boys and had crushes on boys.
Right, okay.
Like sexual orientation isn't a choice. We know this, it's to be a predisposition, so it's a mixture of genetic, environmental, and hormonal influences. Like you're predisposed to, like how you don't come out 6'2". It's the same thing. You don't become like lesbian the same way you don't become straight. Like it's just a predisposition. There are lots of studies I can send you that back this up. In fact, you can't find a single study that says that like being a lesbian is a choice. I tried to find it.
That makes sense. So it's kind of all just in the mind, right?
What do you mean, like in the mind?
Like
your attraction to people? Yeah, feelings are all your feelings are up here.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah, it's all in your mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cattail.
Yes, he is being clingy.
I think that's.
But I also believe like sexual orientation's on a spectrum. So you can. I don't believe that. I mean, some people could be super straight, some people can whatever. But I also believe some people, if you dive into areas, that's like experimentation can be helpful. But I don't find any harm in experimentation. But I know that a lot of people have a problem with that. Like, oh, you're pushing the younger generation. It's like not really actually. They're just gonna figure out who they are sooner in life and not be like hurting themselves. Like I was hurting, or like most of the LGBTQ people that were not allowed to be who they were at a young age, that had to hide that part of themselves. Like if I told you you couldn't be straight, even though you had crushes on boys and you couldn't date boys, and your parents tried to make you date girls, you'd be really uncomfortable.
Right. Yeah, you definitely feel like the left out duckling, huh?
I mean, like lesser with society accepting it for sure, but like it with your if your parents are like Christian and they're not supportive, or if they're religious and not supportive, or if they don't even have to be religious. Some parents are not religious and they're not supportive. I don't know why they wouldn't be supportive, but yeah, you definitely do. Not even like the odd duckling. You're just like we make up a huge part of the homeless population because we're kicked out. Like that's absurd. Just for being like part of the LGBTQ community.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought in this generation that everything would be changed by now since they made it Supreme Court law that lesbians cannot get married.
Yeah, you'd think, but people are actively trying to like pass legislation all the time. I think with like churches, I live in the South. Churches are like really angry at the agenda that we're pushing, and so they've like really started to like kind of put the hammer down where they're like, this is from hell, this is from Satan, and all that stuff. So we would think, but not really. That's like saying because we got rid of like women got rights to be able to divorce, that misogyny doesn't exist. When it does.
I definitely believe it. Misogyny exists.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like just because we removed some laws doesn't mean that misogyny doesn't exist or that these people don't exist. I wish people were more receptive, but that's why we do these, to talk to people and try and get them to understand.
Is there anything you want to ask me, or do you think this conversation's...
Not really. I mean, I talk to people like you pretty much every day.
Right.
And you're super nice, so I'm not gonna like berate your belief system or anything because you're super nice.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Like I said, I've been listening to these debates for like over an hour, and I feel like I lean towards y'all more because I really feel how you guys were treated and how y'all have been treated. This is not fair, you know?
I appreciate that, genuinely. That means a lot. Most people don't acknowledge it. I think that's the first time I've ever heard that on here.
Yeah, because I am a straight woman and I'm Christian, but like I said, I have a lot of lesbian friends and gay friends too that are male, right? And I honestly feel like I enjoy them more sometimes because they're like way more open. They're not afraid to express who they really are. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I guess I can lean on y'all a lot better sometimes than people who are like straight and just like men who they just, you know how like the other guy, he was just like,
I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah.
Like,
I know exactly what you're saying.
But yeah, so.
I really appreciate you. That's a great note to end on. And honestly, like, I really appreciate you because I think that's I think I've never heard anybody be more open and sweet and like empathetic on here. I've been doing this for months and I don't think I've heard anybody as empathetic. Besides like an ally, but like someone who's genuinely like acknowledged the fact that we're hurt. Like, I appreciate that. It means a lot. Anything else you wanted to say, Jasmine?
No, that's it.
All right. Well, I appreciate you. Take it easy, okay?
You too. Bye.
All right, bye. All right, y'all. Yeah, W guest in the chat for real. Rare W guest.
Quite.
Super sweet. Okay.
Rare as fuck.
Kara. Okay, y'all. If you're not following Sam, what are you doing? Follow Sam. If you're not following Caro, what are you doing? Follow Caro. That'll be it for today. Wait, what did you say, Carl?
I said Bork. And also,
Let it go.
dog with the butter. Put the butter on.
All right.
I
and then,
said, boy. Yes, period. Let them know.
all right, y'all. And if you're not following me, you should follow me. I go live almost every day, trying to get more consistent. But anyways, take care, brushy hair. And Sam, are you busy?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay. Can I call you?
Yes.
Okay. All right, and take care, Carl.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Okay. Okay, bye.